We fought this vampire chick.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I remember. It was tough.
Yeah, speaking of vampire chick, did she die? Or did she mist away?
She... Did we loot the body?
You killed her.
Okay.
Because in this world, if you stab her through the heart with a stick, she dies.
No head chopping off holy water rituals? Okay.
She comes back to life if you pull the stick out, though.
No. No. I'm sure we pass.
So I guess you could call it suspended death?
Yes. Just leave the stick there. Yes, we looted the body, but we haven't checked out the dark room. Our health is looking a little poor. Because we leveled up and I'm a Sork, do I get my spell slots right?
You're not a Sork.
Well,
You're an Arcanist.
then it works the same way.
You get your spell slots, but you don't have the spells prepared.
But I can spontaneously cast cure spells.
By sacrificing an already prepared spell.
Or empty spell slots.
Sure.
Okay. Do we want to heal up before we move into that dark room then? Because, yeah, we all look pretty...
Probably.
Okay. I never did pick level 3rd spell, so that's fine because we haven't rested anyway, so... How many do I have?
Like 1 or 2.
I think I have 2 left, because I already used... because I just fly twice. Okay. I will use my 2 level 3 cures. I'm just gonna manually roll because this thing's recalculating. Zoe, you're probably like the most hurt, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty beat up.
How's that do for you?
That much.
Okay, how about that?
Ooh, oh, you're so kind, Charlotte.
Alright, I'm
Only
back.
on Thursdays. Let's see here. Level 2 spell. Zoe, you're looking fine. Hester, I'm gonna heal you.
Oh, thank you. You're also looking fine.
Thank you. Did we rest, or are we just coming out of this like right after the fight?
This is right after the fight.
You're coming out of this
Second
right
one.
after the fight.
Okay. In that case, as you reach over to touch or heal Hester, she blinks a couple of times, and like throws her arms up, like flailing, and yells out, "What just happened?"
Well, please do take that 19 heal.
She
Um,
But she looks around and says, "What happened? How did we get here? Where are we? What are we doing?"
the same thing we've been doing, Hester.
We fought a vampire. You were there.
Since when?
Since a moment ago.
No, 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 no. That's not what I remember. I remember we defeated two jerks who were shooting at us and trying to kill us
Mm-hmm.
near the spinny room.
Yes.
That was hours ago. What about the lava we crossed? And the flesh golem puzzle?
What
With the
about
prime
lava?
numbers? Turn around. It's right there. You came over with us. Are you okay?
She like she looks very confused and says, "Was I doing things?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why didn't you stop me?"
You were doing normal Hester things, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you were seeing or who you were watching, but I don't remember doing anything since the weird spinny room and defeating those two. This
Uh,
doesn't sit well with me.
Did you eat something you shouldn't have?
well, there were actually I don't. Zoe wouldn't know this. Never mind.
Wait, was Matt not here for last session? Is that what's going on here?
Yes, yes, that's what's
Yeah.
going on.
Okay. So, I think all we did
I say
was...
the next time I start doing things that, I mean, you have to be sure that it's me because I think I was just
Wow.
possessed.
How do we know if it's you or not? You were acting normal.
I mean, I thought it was you, Hester. Like, how is it? How was it not you, but here you are standing in front of us, saying it's you?
I don't know.
I'll keep my eye on you. If I see your familiar,
I hope
I'll
so.
like look over at your familiar and like kind of try to make that like agreement of keep eye on her. I don't know where he is right now. He might be in your
The
skin.
lizard?
Yeah. Me and the lizard have bonded quite a bit through book reading, so he could almost be my familiar
That's
too.
right.
I should probably heal myself.
I talk to my familiar and I ask him, "Where were you during all of this?" And it like sticks its tongue out at her like a lizard would. And she says, "You thought it was just me too?" Ugh, this is very upsetting. Clearly there is some presence or force that possessed me for a few hours. I would be very concerned about this for your sake too. If this could happen to me, this could happen to anybody.
Maybe
Mark my
that's what
words.
happened to me. How I got here. I don't remember getting here. I just woke
Maybe.
up here. It might be the same thing.
So I think Charlotte and Hester weren't here, but you guys did find a journal.
Right.
Right after the spinning room that it seemed that one of the people was keeping.
I cast Infernum Healing on Rodney and myself. So heal for 10, Rodney.
Sweet.
I just healed myself up with Cure Light Wounds. With high rolls, actually, too.
And does anybody want to remind them what was written in that book? That journal?
I actually don't remember, but I think it was something to do with, like, why they were there or something. I don't know.
It was something about. It was the journal of someone who had been trapped here long ago, and they said they couldn't get out and like just gave up trying to get out, right?
Oh?
Yep.
I don't
There
remember
was
any more
something that I
details.
forgot to mention. That probably would have caught Zoe's attention.
Oh.
It said that she was recently married to the Count of Uvos.
Wait, is that the person I married?
Zoe's married?
I don't know. Yeah, that was
Oh.
something
Yeah.
that got mentioned a long time ago.
I was
That is
probably
yeah
on a call
that is
or eating
the
dinner.
guy who I married. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Alright, I'm
I
back.
definitely would have reacted like, wait, the other person who got trapped here recently married the same guy I married? He didn't mention he had a previous wife. Is someone,
Do you
out to
remember how
get
long
him and
ago
taking
that
his
book was
wives?
dated?
Wait, it was a
Yeah, it was
long
like-
time ago.
Yeah, so it's probably a different count then.
It's probably different. Yeah, it must be someone, hates the count's wife, or some brotherhood that always steals the count's wife for some treacherous thing a count did long ago. Either that or the count is a vampire and lives forever. That could be too. Because apparently vampires are a real thing.
I think you would notice that though.
Do I know if vampires can hide their looks to appear human?
I mean,
I don't know, do you?
Probably not.
If Zoe's
What would that
talking
be,
about that
like
out loud
knowledge,
in history, do I
planes or
know
something, or
if
arcana,
that was a thing?
or history? I probably don't have any of the knowledges.
I don't think there's anything about vampires with knowledge.
That's the only one I got that would. The other one I got Arcana and Geography, which I know those aren't going to help. So.
Okay, who has this book?
I don't know who has it right at the moment, but they got handed around.
I don't have it.
I think it was in French though, so I didn't really do anything with it.
I know
think
I
Zoe has
skimmed
it right
through
now.
it. I think I have it. Yeah.
I have the spell
Let me
comprehend
see what
languages,
knowledges I
so
have.
I could read it, but I've just been like,
Mantis,
basically-
do we have our level 7 stuff right now, or do we have to rest?
You have level 7 spell slots, but not spells prepared. You'd
You
have
need to
to
take
What about
rest
ability?
to prepare them. Or you'd have to talk with Paco and commune with Paco to prepare them.
What about ability?
I imagine you'd have those.
Yeah, sure.
Like you have your prehensile hair now. So this room, there's darkness here, and I don't have any way to handle that, but yeah, I'm gonna kind of try to feel around the outside walls and like while walking like really slowly so I don't trip on anything. Like I'm kind of shuffling my feet along the ground.
While
I'm
he
gonna
does
see,
that,
like,
I'll
I'm gonna
detect
kinda,
magic in the room.
I'm gonna at least kind of do a initial assessment of the room, so that way I'll actually know what the size of it is and everything. Because obviously I wouldn't be able to tell just from looking at it from all the freaking darkness. But yep. I need to do this as Isaiah.
So as you carefully make your way around the room, you feel stuff out, and you feel the dimensions of this room, and it's like what's shown on the map. Surprise,
Right.
surprise. I'm sorry, I don't have dynamic lighting. Not paying for that.
No, that's all good. Do I find anything else along the walls? Are there any like switches or find a bouton?
You find on this wall what feels like a tall wooden container that's opened and it's soft and cushioned on the inside.
Okay. Out of character, I know what
It's
that is.
about your height and about your width.
And it's on the wall, like upright. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll feel around to see if there's anything else, especially near the bottom, if there's like stuff stored in it anywhere.
There doesn't seem to be. But
Okay.
you also find another wooden container over here.
Okay. Is that one open as well?
This one is about knee height, and it is not open.
Okay then. Is it feel like I could move it?
It feels pretty heavy,
I drag
but
it
you
out.
can maybe push it or drag it.
Okay. I'll for now, like I continue going around the room, and then I'll come back to it if I don't find anything else along the walls. And then after that, I'll kind of try to pull it back.
Let's see.
Along
You
the walls
find
here.
something over here.
Oh, okay.
A long, mostly cylindrical object, about 4 feet tall.
Hmm.
And it's pretty heavy.
But it's not detecting
It's
this magic.
What?
No magic though from it.
Oh, it does detect as magic.
No.
Sorry,
Okay.
were you detecting magic as well?
We did some detect magic earlier, I think, but when I find it, I'd use detect magic as well.
Yes, this detects as magic.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to do a spellcraft check on it. If I can find the spellcraft button, there it is. Spellcraft bouton. That's not a very good roll, so I probably don't know what it is.
You're not quite sure what this is.
Okay, well, I'll bring it back out into the light and maybe say, hey, I think this is important, and hand it to, like, Charlotte or something. Like, I think it's some sort of magical thing. I don't know what it is. Looks like
So,
some sort of rod or something.
So
Maybe
this
a spell rod.
this is sort of a dusky steel that the material it's made out of.
then I'll take a look at it, detect magic, and spellcraft.
And then while you're doing that, I'm going to go back into the darkness, and I'm going to go find that coffin. I'll use detect magic on the small coffin, assuming that's what it actually is. Maybe it's just a chest or something, I don't know. This one's shorter than the other one. But I use detect magic
So
on
the
that.
tall one does not detect as magic.
Right, yeah. There's a short one, though.
The short one doesn't, but you do detect magic inside.
Okay. Then I'm going to drag that thing, or attempt to at least, attempt to drag it the other side of the room and like drag it into the light. Assuming that I can. If I go to my... I should be able to drag like 400 pounds, so I think I should be okay.
I think you're okay. So this detects as a +1 fiery weapon. And its material seems a little bit different. It looks like it's some sort of bludgeoning weapon.
So like a mace or a club?
It looks like a great club.
Oh, okay. It looks like a club, but really great.
Yep. Made out of some sort of special material that's heavier than normal.
I can maybe at least identify the material, possibly, with appraise, right? So I'll attempt that, but
Okay. So you think that this is normal steel, but it's an alloy. It has a certain amount of lead content, which makes it
weird.
50% heavier.
But maybe it has some sort of interaction with magic.
It does not. It makes it deal a little bit more damage.
Oh, okay. That's kind of interesting. Normally, I know, like, for example, if you have, like, a lead sheet, it blocks detect spells. Probably hard
I
to
will
notice that with
paste
something like
this
a...
description
Yeah.
into chat. This is what a cyan is.
Yeah, I probably mentioned, like, that's the material. I'm like, well, I don't know. I couldn't really tell anything about any sort of enchantments and whatnot on it, but it definitely is made out of lead, or, like, has some lead as part of it.
Wait, so how did Mantis said what it was? Did someone not? Did someone detect it and identify it?
Yeah, Charlotte identified it with her spellcraft as a
Oh,
+1.
okay.
So it's a +1 Great Club. So it's a two-handed weapon that does, what do Great Clubs do? Is it D12, I think? I think it's a D12.
Dude,
Two-handed weapon. D10, okay. D10 two-handed weapon. Um, it gets a +1 bonus to damage rolls in addition to its +1 enhancement bonus, though. So in some ways it will work like a +2. Not for purposes of overcoming damage reduction,
it
but,
actually gets +2 to damage.
yep, because it's a +1 weapon as well.
No, because it's two-handed.
Oh, a two-handed weapon, so it's a +3 total damage, basically. Um, over what it would normally be in that case.
And it's also fire.
Oh, it's enchanted for fire damage too? I missed that.
Yep.
So it's +1 with fiery. Oh, damn, that's actually a pretty useful weapon.
Why is fiery useful?
It does fire damage. Like, yeah, it's like a d6, or is it just a 1? I don't remember.
Oh, it adds damage on top of the normal bludgeoning damage. I thought it just
Yes, it does
converted the
bludgeoning
damage to
damage.
fire.
And then it also does fire damage, like an extra dice of fire damage, or maybe just a
Oh,
bonus
that's
fire
really
damage.
good.
I'm not really sure what the exact number on it was. I don't remember. But okay, and then I got this chest here as well. I'm guessing it's probably locked though. But while I have it in the light, I'm gonna check to see if there's any sort of like trap on the lock. I couldn't really obviously tell when it was in there, but it didn't do anything when I started pulling it. So if there isn't a trap, it would be on the lock mechanism itself, like built into the chest maybe.
It looks like it's locked.
Okay, but no traps. Then I will try to pick the lock. Pull up my my lock picking kit and do a. Did I put skill ranks and disable device here last level up? I should have, but it's not showing properly. What is the difference here? Okay. I think it's one higher than that. Oh, I know what the problem is because it's counting my... Let's see, I would have... It should actually be higher than that by a couple points. It should be a +16 instead of +14. So 23 to try to unlock it.
You do not manage to pick the lock, but it also does not seem to be broken.
Okay. Oh, you know what it is? It's not adjusting based on my level, maybe? I don't know. Or my armor check penalties off somehow, maybe? I don't know. I'll try it again here. Alright, I'm going to attempt to disable device again. So slightly better. Well, no, it's worse actually. Because this one I actually have the proper bonus applied to it. Is it broken? Did I break the lock?
No, it is not broken.
Okay, I'll try again. There we go. If I'm not
Hey!
getting it
You
now.
got it this time.
Alright.
And so inside this chest, you see a bunch of coins,
Oh, wow.
as well as a stick, a piece of paper, and a strange cylindrical device.
Zoe's disappointed. She was hoping to find her hammer in there. It must be in here somewhere. All my other stuff was in here. In this dungeon.
I guess I'll use my appraise skill to see if I can tell how much money's in there. Without taking a whole bunch of time to count it right away. I mean, we might do that anyway, because we used like a fuck ton of resources, so we might end up be camping around
We
somewhere.
may as well just hang out and count our money for...
Between
So
a room
most
of
of
lava
this
and
is
a room
in
of darkness?
silver pieces.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't do it here. Sorry, Mantis, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Most of it's in silver pieces, so it's probably not a whole lot. Even though it's a lot of coins, it's probably not like really all as much money as it probably looks like at first.
It's enough to...
It's like you get a briefcase full
pay
of
for a
money, and
small
instead of being
army.
$20 bills, you're like, wait a minute, these are ones.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'll mention that at least one of those things in there was magic, I think.
There's a stick and a piece of paper, so if I had to guess, I'd say at least one of them is magic.
I mean, I detected magic from inside the chest earlier when I pulled it out, too, but...
Seems like every stick or piece of paper we find in this place is magical. I didn't even know magic existed earlier.
I'll do detect magic on the two things, since nobody else that's actually good at spellcraft is volunteering to do it. And,
Well, I mean, you're the one who handled the box. I figured you'd check it out first.
it's just sitting
There
on the
are
ground
actually
because it's
3
really
things
heavy.
that detect magic in this chest.
Oh, fine. Then I grab the paper
Okay.
and I cast read magic on it.
Did someone want the
Alright.
Great Club, by the way?
The Great Club?
I was thinking about it, but no, I don't think so. I think just the
I have
sword's
a
fine for me.
lot of
It's not
weapons.
useful for me.
It's useful
Great
for
Club
me,
is-
it's just not, like, necessary.
I could use it, but if I do use it, I can't use my buckler with it very well. I don't know.
It's a
it's
martial weapon too.
It's
Yeah,
also
it's a
a
martial
martial
weapon.
Yeah. I'm
How
not
is the
Okay.
Great Club a
sure.
martial weapon? It's just
I'll
a
use it
big
then.
thing.
It is a martial weapon.
It just qualifies as one for some reason.
Yep. It is not a simple weapon.
Do I read magic on this paper?
Yes.
Oh.
It's
And you
explosive
read
weapons.
that this paper can summon things, but it can only summon evil things.
Okay.
It is a scroll of Summon Monster 3, Fiendish only.
I will put that in my bag. I'll tell
gonna-
Hester about it.
Attempt to tell what the stick is, because I assume that that's a. I assume that's one of the magic items.
It is. This is a stick of Path of Glory, caster level 5, with 13 charges on it.
Okay. Your new favorite healing spell, yeah. Except actually, like this isn't the one that gives you like actually efficient fast healing. It's the one that's not really all that great yet.
Wait, which one is
Hmm.
this?
Oh well. It's Path of Glory. It gives it lets you like create ground basically that people can stand on and get fast healing
Yeah.
on, I think.
Do
It's
any
a
of
very
you guys want to
narcissistic
hold on to that, or?
It also gives you move speed. I mean, I can hold on to it, it's fine.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not sure I can use it. Let me check.
and then I'll also use Detect Magic again and kind of try to, concentrate while searching through to see if I can figure out where that third aura was coming from. So I don't know if I need like a perception roll for that, but
There was one other thing in the chest that detected his magic.
right, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking for that right now.
Ah,
Except my
that
character
was the
sheet's being
strange
laggy.
cylindrical object.
I'd have to UMD that wand. Okay.
Wait, what?
Cylindrical
Okay.
thingy.
I pull
It's
that
like
out.
a ring shape. It's about the size of a cup, but uh, it's like it's a tube. Sorry, tubular object.
A tube.
Imagine a
I
cup
probably don't.
without a bottom.
Unless it's a really low caster level, I don't know what that tube is.
I
You're
have
not sure what this is.
suspicions by description
Here,
of what
Charlotte,
this
tell
tube
me what
is,
this. Tell me what this tube is.
but I'd like to be surprised.
Huh.
Well, I'm not gonna be the one to surprise you on this one.
So you think that if you were to use the right command words on this tube, you'd be able to connect it to some other place and open a portal that would go through space and time.
Okay, not quite what I was thinking it'd be, but similar. A portal to another place. And do I think that this is a pre-destined portal or a portal by choice?
You think that somewhere there's another tube like this that this connects to.
Oh, like a teleport to a friend thing.
Yep, but it's only about a fist wide.
Do I know if it has a range, like miles or less, for it to work?
You're not sure, but you think it's probably miles or less.
Okay. I'll explain that to everybody that it may not be a way out, but it'll be a way from here, perhaps.
Hmm. I wasn't under the impression that we couldn't just walk out, though. I guess we haven't tried it, though.
Well, didn't you read
So
that
perhaps
diary?
the door is sealed behind us. I know they said they weren't able to get out, but I don't know. Maybe the Sphinx wasn't letting them out or something.
Oh.
We came in here just fine, though, so I don't see why we wouldn't be able to just walk back out.
I guess we never did try
Is this
it,
the
did
key
we?
to getting out?
No, this is a teleport to another one of these devices that we don't know where this other device is or whether or not it still exists. But when you have two of these, you can teleport to one or the other or back and forth. I don't really know how it works, but do I know if like when we use the tube to teleport to
You
the
don't
other
actually
one?
teleport, but you can go through it. You go
Okay.
through the center of it. It's like a
portal,
portal or a wormhole of sorts.
So does this item stay behind when I go through the portal, or does it come with me?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's basically a one-time use,
Well, I mean,
depending on what you're doing with it, I guess.
yeah.
I guess you could walk back through it, right?
As long as we have it
As
active.
long as it stays open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, as it is right now, you're not sure you could walk through it because it's about the size of a cup.
Well, I mean, if I try to activate it, we can see what happens. But that's what it supposedly
grows.
does.
Maybe it's just for sending letters.
Maybe. Or familiars.
I'm just testing, don't worry.
A flaming great club.
You need to put the d6 in brackets.
Ah, good call.
Double brackets.
This is why we test.
Is there a name for this magical item that I can add to my list?
You can name it a tiny porthole.
Let's see, this is custom. This is just gonna be a
Taco
slotless
might be
item?
able to fit through.
Ha. Lizard adventure.
Hmm.
Okay, I think that's right.
Crazy lizard adventure.
Hero Lab's not very friendly when it comes to custom.
This is the weapon I'm gonna have out right now, just because I'm kind of in awe of it.
It's
I'll
It's
just
a
have to
pretty
put in my
impressive looking
gear.
weapon for being just a metal rod.
Exactly. It's like, man, this is kind of heavy. Wait. Oh, I need to see how much extra weight it has. I didn't use the right weight.
Yeah, it has
So this is about 15
1.5
pounds.
times the weight of a normal great club.
Alright, so it's 12 pounds instead of 8. No big deal.
This one's going to be 15 pounds because a normal great club is made out of wood.
Oh. Where's weight? Other. Okay.
I uh hmm. Okay. Charlotte casts prestidigitation and creates a little marble.
Okay?
How long does that last? 1 hour. Okay. Then I cast light on the marble.
Okay.
And then do I need the UMD this device, or do I know how to use it since I spellcrafted it? I open
You do
up-
not know how to use it.
Okay.
Use the teleport device.
There is something about it that you are unsure of.
I try to use my sheer will to activate it. Well, not will, but charisma, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, 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 it's kind of that. Yeah. It's like how they just use like the same words for different things in Pathfinder.
Right. Yeah. Does the portal activate?
And it does. Go ahead and give me a perception.
Oh, okay.
Everyone or just Charlotte?
Did I
Just Charlotte.
bump that up? I might not have. No, just. Ugh.
This isn't remarkably hard to see, but you notice it. You see that in the middle of this circle, where it had been empty before, there is now a wooden covering that's rimmed and banded with metal.
Like blocking?
It looks almost like a really small door.
Okay. Does it look like something I can try to open?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, I try to open this really small door. If we all die, I'm sorry. Not.
So tell me how you're trying to open this door. Are you like punching it? Or are you like pressing on it with your finger?
Is there a door handle to pull?
It is tiny.
I know.
No, you do not see a door handle.
Okay. Then I push on it a little bit with my finger.
And you do so. However, it seems pretty firmly in place. Upon further examination, you do see something that looks like it might be an itty-bitty keyhole.
Yeah. I frown. I throw the marble into the dark room and I try to disable the device. Well, deactivate it. Stop using it.
And it goes back to being a, just circlet.
Hester, did you see that?
Yeah, that was weird. I wonder where that door goes.
Ah. So small, though. Like. Uh. I'll safely put this in my backpack. Perhaps we should think about this another time when we have time to think about our books and spells.
I think
guess
we'll have
so.
some time
Also,
for that, but not here.
It looks like only a very small key is gonna open that thing.
Or a good spell.
That too.
I don't know any, but maybe we'll find one.
Speaking of spells, you'll have to tell me what you and Paco talked about. He hasn't told me anything about new spells yet.
Well, I haven't learned any new spells.
Oh, I thought you said that you and he were looking over your spell book or something.
Huh? Well, that was like several sessions ago. I haven't had a chance to change my spell list for like 2 sessions or so now. I just happen to be away each time. Yeah. This time I'm gonna do it, damn it. Yeah.
Let's assume we actually go back and rest again.
Well, we're stuck between lava and a dark room.
Oh yeah, but we could just jump back across the lava thing like we did before.
I wasn't
Probably.
fond of that. Did you check all walls in this room? There was nothing?
Checked all the walls. I didn't really do much in the middle though. It's a little bit, it makes me a little bit more uneasy to move away from the wall in there because I can't see anything in there, so if I come across like a pit in the middle of that room or something like that, it might be bad. Or if I somehow become disoriented. I didn't want to risk it.
Okay. There's still that
I
one
didn't detect
door
any
that
magic
we
in the
hadn't
middle
gone
of the
through
room,
yet. So maybe we head back, rest, and then go that way.
Sure, but I don't want
Yes,
to rest
I
here.
do feel
There's not really a lot of room.
Yeah.
I guess, although I suppose now that we've cleared out, now that we took care of this thing, maybe this is the safest place in the whole frickin' facility. I don't know.
What do you want to do about the treasure chest?
That's a good question. There's a bunch of silver in it. I mean, if we stay here, we can spend the time to like actually count it up and split it out with everyone.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has like
it's-
I don't think anybody has like a bag of holding or anything.
It
They
would
just
help
throw
me
money.
restock
That's what I
on
was gonna say.
ammunition.
Are you gonna shoot silver coins out of your gun?
Well, once I can buy things.
Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna say that'd be kind of cool. If you
I
have a
wish.
gun that shoots copper pieces, you just shoot them at poor people. Oh my god, I'm a terrible person.
Soldiers typically are terrible people.
You'd be like, there was a guy I remember seeing one time we were in Portland that had a sign that said like, "Bet you can't hit me with a quarter" or something like that. Like trying to like get people to throw quarters at him.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Magic show. I'll make a dollar bill disappear.
And then just don't make it reappear.
Mhm.
Anyway, let's find a place to rest. I am tired.
Well, if we don't want to rest
How-
here,
how
then
does it
jump
feel
back
here? Is
across
it
the
like-
lava pit.
Is it like hot from the lava there, or is it
It's
like
been warm in the whole
somewhat
place.
comfortable?
It's just hotter because of the lava.
And let me remind you that this is not actually lava, it is boiling mud.
Oh, boiling mud.
Yeah, but if you
Oh,
fell into
okay.
it, it'd be lava, effectively. You may not die quite as fast, but
Well, this room seems to only have one entrance, so why not?
Well, we don't
'cause
have a
it's
way out
freaking
if.
dark in there.
Oh, it's still
Yeah.
It's
dark in here?
spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't see anything in there.
Fine.
If you try to take a torch in there, it
in this hall.
extinguishes it. I mean, we could hang out in this hallway. It's kind of like small, but I mean, it might be like I said, it might be the safest place here because most things are not going to want to cross this room up here. Like,
Exactly,
Just
we
like we
just
don't want
post
to.
a guard
Unless it can
over by
fly.
that door.
Can we at least
well, yeah.
move the vampire's body away then?
I mean,
Where do you suggest we move it? Into the lava? But no, that'll burn the steak.
It's forever lava.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Just pull her back into the frickin'
Put her in the dark room.
in the dark room, I guess.
Okay. I'll do that. I'm a soldier. I'm used to dealing with dead bodies. Granted, not vampire bodies, but you know, you don't
Well,
make
I
it
mean,
as a
maybe.
lieutenant in the army by being scared.
Maybe your husband's a vampire, like you said before. So in that case, you're totally used to dealing with vampire bodies.
That's true. He might be. I don't know. How you know more about vampires than I do. What are the signs of a vampire?
If they look like this, as we're like moving the body.
No,
It
he
looks
he
like
didn't
that,
look like this.
But
he doesn't
I
look
don't know.
like this.
This is probably the first one I've ever ran into. So at least to my knowledge.
Is there magic that can hide one's form? Can vampires do magic? That one did. Perhaps it's a
Yeah.
spell to disguise.
Wait,
He's
Zoe
been
knows
using it
about
this whole
magic
time.
now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I was informed.
we've kind of
They were talking
educated
about
her
it
a
in
little
front of
bit
me.
about it.
And
How
I
much
started
do
asking
you know?
questions. Well, I know it can do crazy things I never could have imagined, and I know that you guys can do it, and I can't. That's about
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
But
Don't feel too bad. Rodney can't do it either.
Whatever was impersonating me has revealed too much.
oh, it wasn't really you. It was Charlotte and Isaiah. I think.
Charlotte! How could you bring the uninitiated into what we do?
Well, now to be fair, you didn't see what this thing we were fighting could do. It was by that point it would have been pretty obvious anyway.
If we're gonna be on a team together and work together to get out of here, then there can't be secrets like that.
Hester, She has magical items herself, or had.
Well, some of the stuff she got back was magic, right? Like,
Really?
not the
Yeah.
weapon, but...
Yeah,
But she
cloak of
didn't know it,
resistance.
right?
I didn't know it. I just knew I felt better. I just thought it was lucky. You know, it's just my lucky hammer that I
Yeah,
still
your
don't know
lucky
where
cloak.
it's at. And my lucky cloak that always helped me just move a little faster and be a little bit more strong.
I mean, it's not every day we run into people who also have magic. Whether or not she knows it, she's acquired it.
You
That
acquire
is,
many a strange thing as a leader in an army.
Charlotte, like, gives a really sharp look over at Zoe, like, shut up! And she
Yeah, like
looks
we're
back
talking.
over at Hester, trying to talk.
I give you the evil eye.
Wait, what?
Yes,
Were
we're
you not
talking
talking
about
to
you in
me?
front of you.
Oh,
See?
okay.
You see, guys, this is why I didn't want to stay in this little hallway. There's like no privacy here. This is just a tiny little hallway.
You know what? You're
I
right.
guess there's, I guess there's this door. I could go hang out in this
All of you
steamy
guys
hot
out.
mudroom. No, I don't want to go sit in the mudroom after all. Like, I open the door and like, see my hand and be like, never mind. That place is terrible.
It'd probably do miracles for your pores. Open them right up.
No thanks.
Be like sitting in a sauna.
Miracles of non-lethal damage to his pores.
I just healed my non-lethal damage. I'm not in a rush to get it back.
I roll my eyes, sigh, and look at Charlotte, but speak aloud since everyone can hear anyway. Well, it is weird that she acquired magic items and had no idea that she had magic items, so obviously something was knowingly giving you these things. They don't just fall into anybody's hands.
Right. And also, I kind of forgot about it.
What?
Well, my hammer was a gift from my husband. It was a wedding present.
Well, you
This
keep
guy
saying
sounds
you
more and more
weren't
shady
here,
the more I hear about him.
and the more and more we talk, I'm starting to believe it because we talked. I ran up to you and started talking about magic, and you talked back right in front of Zoe, and
I
you don't
swear
remember
that
any of that.
you may have been talking to my body, but something else was in control.
If you say so. Maybe you just need to sleep.
I do need to sleep.
Yeah,
Actually, I
we've had a
spelled that
long
wrong.
day.
Actually, no, I spelled it right. It's totally fucking
A cannon.
Yeah, it's a gun. It's a gunpowder weapon now.
Alright, so where are we sleeping?
Yeah, it's not that either.
I like Isaiah, so I'm gonna go hang out with him a little bit before going to bed. Be like, so are you keeping first watch?
Sure.
Mind if I stay up with you a little bit? I'm tired, but I can't fall asleep yet. Not after that fight with that vampire. I'm still a little spooked by it.
I imagine we're not all like sleeping the whole time anyway because we've only been like wandering around since the last time we woke up for like maybe 30 or 40 minutes. I don't know, maybe
Shit,
an hour. I have no
I
idea.
forgot. Well,
It hasn't
let's say
been that
let's
long.
count some money and hang out and chit chat.
Count
And
some
It's been a
money.
couple
Right.
of hours.
Okay.
All of
Yeah, we're gonna-
the time you spend not doing stuff is real time.
Okay.
All of the time in combat is combat Pathfinder time.
So yeah, we'd probably spend the rest of the day like counting through silver pieces. Maybe anybody that has to do spell stuff will be doing that, but like with books and
cleaning
with,
weapons
like,
and
whatnot.
gear.
I'm a spontaneous caster, so I just know magic for no reason.
Me too, but I'm not. But I am. But I'm not.
Yeah, I know. Arcanist is great. You gotta
I
pretend to
love
be a
it.
spontaneous caster, but also be a prepared caster.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
practice with my club a little bit. There's not really much room in this hallway, but I can at least feel its weight and swing it around a little bit.
Yeah, but don't do that next to me.
Right. No, I would be not right next to you.
You could do it in the dark room. Just be careful not to trip over the dead vampire.
Oh, I might accidentally set the stake on fire, and I don't want to do that
Okay.
Why would you accidentally set it on fire?
with my fiery club. Although I could just have it not be fiery at the time. That would work.
I think that's yeah. I think it's a thing.
I
you can
might
turn on
knock
and
the
off.
stake out of her heart or something.
Who knows? Like, yeah,
I don't want to risk
safe
it.
to stay away from that thing. Um. So yeah, I'd probably. Do I have? Let's see here. What else? What else did I have in my gear that would like I could use?
Alright, so who's taking first watch? And I assume we're watching for 2 hours each.
I wish
Well,
I
it's
had like
not
a
really
crafting
sleepy
feat right
time
now.
yet.
Well, that's the thing is we could take like really fucking long watches, honestly, almost. I don't know though, but when it is time to sleep though, I'll take first watch. I'm fine with that. But it yeah doesn't really matter. If somebody else really wants to do it, I don't care. I'll take whatever watch.
I'll take
Um,
So
Next
wait,
watch
how long
second.
are we resting for?
like
Well,
a
we're
long
hanging out
time.
here for
16
like
hours.
probably 16 hours. Yeah.
Right, because we used like all of our fucking spells on that stupid vampire fight.
The one that you
Alright,
don't
well.
remember.
Nope,
Yeah,
not
it was tough because one of our Ron's character got fucking dominated by the vampire, and so it was like a 2v.
Oh yeah, I watched a video.
Yeah, it's pretty funny actually. And also we didn't know. Oh, we all failed our knowledge checks, so we didn't like know to just use my sword. That was the only thing that could actually damage it. So I was just sitting in the back throwing spells at it. Like I'm gonna
You
keep
only
it
had
silenced.
DR5.
Yeah, but still.
Well, while we're resting then for such a long time, Charlotte, mind showing me the book? Me and Paco, we could teach Paco some spells, and that'll teach me some.
I mean, do I have to copy and paste the spell list to you again, or it's never changed?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to maybe like copy this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just put it in like a notepad document. That's what I'd usually do.
I hate to
Notepad
be
plus.
the secretary, so.
Well, I'm not like a programmer, so I just use normal notepad, and I'm cool
You have
with
the
it.
book though.
Well, here you go.
I like Notepad plus
I
because it
shoved
has
the book in
tabs
your
and a
arms.
dark theme.
No, I'm kidding.
It's
I
the
don't
burden of
show
the
it,
book.
but- Unfortunately, I
See,
don't have
Alright.
enough
I have, like-
gold to copy high-level spells right now, so I'm stuck.
I have like 3 different spell books saved in Notepad, and then I have Araxi's backstory written up in Notepad.
I'm going to take
Oh.
a closer look at that journal and read it more carefully now
The
that we have
2
time.
new spells that I gain per level, is that going to cost me in gold to put in my spell book, or do I just get it for free?
It shouldn't. I think you just get it for
You
free.
get that for free.
Oh, okay, because Hero Lab is like, yeah, you pay. And I'm like, what? No, I don't want to pay. Okay, then I'm gonna
You pay
choose-
pages.
Well, right, but it's yeah.
Mantis, did you hear I'm reading the journal?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, 2 spells.
Let me know what I find after a while.
Yeah. It seems like without some more gold, I
That's-
won't have the
That's at least
funds
one of my
to-
my possible theories. I don't. He doesn't. I don't say that though, but that's one of my theories.
Oh my god.
That you wrote it. That'd be like the funniest. That'd be like the funniest thing.
I'm
Wait a
actually
minute.
super
I wrote
old.
that. Yeah, maybe. Maybe you've been trapped down here for like fucking like 200 years or something. You're gonna find out all your friends are dead and get back to the surface.
Could be.
Then again, I don't know if you have any friends. Maybe you don't have any friends. And you'll be
Just
just
my
fine.
army crew, people I know from the war, but
Oh, okay.
they're not really, you fight with them, you put your life on the line for them, but war is what ties you together, not much else.
So, it describes, the rest of it describes her, life, in the dungeon, or in this place, and how she provides food for, these two things, which she says are kelpies.
Was that the two things that
We
fought
killed.
in the water pit?
Yep.
Oh, okay. They feed those things.
And
Alright
she
then.
also describes that she thinks the 3 iron doors that lead towards the crab are to prevent against a worst case scenario in that room, in case it happened to flood.
Now she doesn't know why there's a crab there.
She does not.
The crab is fine. I'm more curious about why there's doors there made of iron.
Yeah, to keep
Crab
the
hang
flood.
out in a big bubble. That's fine.
No, it's to stop the water. It's in case the water breaks, and then that way
Right,
iron doors keep the water from flooding.
I'm being sarcastic. That
Oh,
you know,
okay.
the thing that the person who wrote this journal was curious about was the iron doors, not why there was a crab.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
they're not the sharpest bulb in the shed, as they would say.
Yeah, something like that.
However, it only seems to note that the goings on of that 1/3 of the dungeon, including her interactions, with the other person you fought there. Their names were Snarla and Burkett.
Snarla and Burkett.
Yep.
Okay.
So do any
What
of them,
interesting
they
names.
sound like creatures we've encountered before?
No, that's the name of. Those are the names of the people you fought in the room, or after the spinny room. Her
Oh,
name
okay.
is Snarla, and her companion's name was Burkett.
Gotcha. And this book belonged to this vampire. That's what I'm getting.
No, this book belonged to Snarla,
Oh, okay.
over here.
Okay.
Wait, it did? I thought it was
It
from
did.
someone else. Okay.
Weird.
It did not.
Okay, Game Master, I'm adding Spectral Hand and Fireball to my spellbook for my level up.
Ooh, spice. That's a spicy meatball.
You're tired of not having a damage spell, I take it?
Yeah, I just want to kill everything now.
In that case, I will tell you that I am adding false life, sea invisibility, and barrow haze.
Are you sure you want to do Fireball
You
as
get
your
3?
leveling? Isn't that part of that spell book you got there?
I get 2, however, I'm putting my favored class point from Witch into the human alternative option, which is
Which
I
is more
get 1
spells.
spell of 1 level lower.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting 2 second level spells and 1 third level spell.
I value that 1 HP. I really do.
Yeah.
I do too, but this is like kind of a rare magic setting, so I want as
Yeah.
many utility spells as possible.
It's a little
Mhm.
bit harder to get a hold of a new spell, so it makes stuff like that a little bit more valuable.
Hmm.
You can always change that.
I need money.
Where you
Nice
put
make.
that favorite class bonus.
Well, can you change it if you use it to learn a new spell?
Mantis said we could.
You can change it the next time you level up. Like, you can't change
okay.
it previously, but when you level up, you can change. You can change, like, if you're doing health, 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 but then you suddenly want a new spell, you can do new spell for that one level, or if you're doing new spell, new spell, new spell, new spell, and you want health going on from there, you can do that too. You can't
Oh yeah, that's
retroactively change it.
yeah, no, okay, yeah, that's always been how you can do it. For every time you level up, you get to pick a new bonus. So yeah, you can do that. You can like alternate between health and something else or whatever you
Mhm.
want. Yeah.
Okay, so what are your watch orders? Go ahead and give me perceptions and give me your watch orders.
I guess I'm first watch.
I'm number 4.
Okay,
I'm right
I'll...
before Charlotte, who will
Okay,
be
then
last.
Okay. Hester is deciding for
Woo!
me.
I just want to
The
make sure
best
you get the
rolls.
most sleep, Charlotte, because you have healed us so much. It's important that you get that rest.
Oh, well, speaking of, I still have spell slots, so do we need to top anybody off? Is anybody less than 7 hit points damage?
No, I'm pretty close to.
I'll be foolish after I level. I can't tell you right now.
Okay, then I'll use 2
I
charges of
am
infernal healing on
pretty.
myself.
I still have room to be healed.
Well, are you less or more than 7 hit points damage?
Yes,
I'm
I
8.
am a lot more.
Can you give me a number?
I am 15. I was doing math. I'm
Okay.
15.
How about Rodney?
8.
Okay, this is for Zoe.
So Roddy will be at one damage if we for a night's rest, right?
No, I'll
Yeah.
heal him as well. I got still because of our level up. I had spell slots.
Okay, thank you, Charlotte. It's pretty nice having someone who can just fix your wounds up.
That doesn't give you permission, Zoe, to go get more, though.
Also, she can't heal you if you're in a bunch of little bloody pieces.
Actually, I can
Unless
now,
you can,
Hester. I
Charlotte.
just learned a new spell.
Really? You'll have to show me this.
And she starts showing you Spectral Hand. It's all, like, written in her spell book by her design or whatever.
Oh my gosh, you have to teach me how to do that. That
Spectral
looks
Hand, the
rad.
one that lets you do touch spells from really far away or something.
Yeah. Deliver touch spells.
Yeah.
So I can cure you guys without having to get close.
Oh. Actually, Charlotte, I'm curious to know how you developed some of your own blood magic. I didn't think you were someone that was interested in that sort of stuff.
I mean, I know what it seems like from, what it is, but it's different than the other ones.
It is. And nothing ventured, nothing gained. Am I right?
Hmm. I don't know.
All right, everyone get in here. Come here, Charlotte. We're all resting together.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
moved to see my health bar. I'm just gonna double check my spell list.
Yep, I'm full
Drop
health now
that.
after that rest. And I'm ready to go.
So we
with
didn't
my
see
one
anything
bolt.
during the night or whatever. Whatever. I don't even know if it was actually night, but we didn't see anything during our rest.
Mm.
Uh, let's see.
Just annoying mud bubbles.
Zerdurium, go ahead and give me a D100.
Oh, perfect. Pretty good. I'm pretty good at rolling D100s. Pretty average.
So, Rodney, on your watch,
What?
you hear a tapping at this door.
Um. Okay. Hold on. I have to reload my roll 20. Um. I'm gonna wake someone up.
Who?
You. Actually, Isaiah, because he's in front.
I don't know if I'd actually been right there while we were on watch. You probably would have been there, and I probably would have been down here or something.
Oh. Then I'll wake up Zoe.
What is it? I just went to
Uh,
sleep not that long ago.
there's someone tapping at the door.
This door? By me?
Yeah, this door.
I don't hear anything. Are you sure? Wait, do I hear it?
Uh, go ahead and give me a perception. You're not sure.
I don't hear anything. Are you sure?
Hmm. Oh. It's not actually a square.
What are you trying to do, Rodney?
I was just moving behind the door.
Oh, okay.
Fine. Go back to sleep. Sorry I woke you up.
No problem. Wait, let me know if anything weird happens. This place does give me the creeps. And I try and fall back asleep. But I lay there for a little bit and listen to see if I hear tapping for probably like 20 minutes before I can fall back asleep.
So you hear the geysers in this room going off. And both of you go ahead and give me another perception. You both think you hear the chains that the platforms are attached to squeaking. As
Squeaking
if,
like something's moving on them?
yeah.
Or just like bubbling mud might make them move a little bit. Okay, so
Squeaking
so
like
we
something's moving on them.
Okay, and is the squeaking getting louder or getting quieter?
It's getting
Or
quieter.
can I... Okay.
when I hear that, I open my eyes and I'm like, I is someone leaving, running away on the platforms? I hear it too. What do we do? I have my club drawn and like I'm on alert, even though it sounds like whatever it is moving away.
I'm going to open the door and look.
Yeah,
And
I'm
what you
standing behind you with
see
my club out.
on this last stand is a squat figure that is jumping off of this last one and running over here.
Does it look ghostly?
It doesn't, but
Oh,
it
guess you're
turns
wrong,
back
Isaiah.
and it looks back at Rodney, and it has glowing orange eyes.
It can't be ghostly because it's not ghostly.
Is this the figure that I saw earlier? Would I
You
be able to
think
tell?
so?
Okay. Shit, son.
And to remind you what that looks like, I'll pull it out.
That's what she said.
It's looking back at you from the other side of this mud room.
That's spooky.
Hmm.
And while looking at you still, it closes that door and goes out of
Okay.
sight.
Well, I guess there's nothing we can do about it now. We can just try and keep our ears open. We know we'll hear it if it comes back, so that's a good.
Other than that, you go through the rest of your watches unmolested. Did you want to count the coins in that chest?
I believe he did.
Oh, I think we would have done that during the time before we slept, like because we had several
Okay.
hours
A lot of time,
before
yeah.
we would have slept. Yeah, that would have been like
So
what I
there
did
are
to keep myself from going
41,000
crazy.
coins in this chest.
41,000
You say
Silver
silver.
41,000?
There are 40,000 silver coins and 1,000 gold coins.
Sweet.
Oh, okay,
So
but
5,000 gold. I did that in my head.
However,
it's really heavy though.
for this amount of silver, you can't just take it all unless you have some way to take it all.
Yeah.
In this chest.
What, drag the
It's
chest
heavy.
around?
Yes.
That's only like 100 pounds of coins.
That's 20 pounds of coins each. Is that going to be something we can easily just take on and be cool with? Probably not.
Some people might be able to. I don't know. Let me
I
check.
feel
I
like
could,
they
but-
carry a lot of weight.
But, where would I put it is I think the point Mantis was making.
We carry
Yeah,
it together.
I'd be encumbered if I took that many
Actually,
silver
I
pieces.
would become, yeah, I'd start becoming encumbered.
I wouldn't be
Just the
because I'm a
silver
strength
is
god,
800
but
pounds.
Wait, what?
We just carry it together.
Let's see, for Pathfinder. it
Oh, is
says
this using
here-
real world weight?
If I'm looking at the Pathfinder setting, it says a standard coin weighs about a third of an ounce, 50 to a pound. So this is Pathfinder Compendium on Roll20, actually.
So Hero Lab calculates your gold weight. Just an FYI, if you guys didn't know that. So
It does, yeah. sometimes I just have it like container drop to ground if I'm playing in a game where we're not tracking the weight. Um, Although in this one I don't think I'm doing.
Normally
Yeah, I
I'd
have.
allow you to do that, but this is a lot of silver.
Right. I mean, right now I'm just thinking to take the gold pieces. It's like 100 gold pieces each, or I think, or 200 gold pieces each.
200.
Like that.
Ah, shit. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we can carry it across the flaming mud.
Right.
I'm sure we could.
I just don't think it's worth
Is it worth risking your life over?
Maybe. So are we each taking 200 gold?
Yeah, I think we're
Sure.
doing that at least.
Okay.
And then I don't know, like
Hooray.
maybe take some of the, maybe take some silver pieces. Like take however many silver pieces you're willing to take, I guess.
Okay.
Where would I put
I
it
think-
though? Like that's my question.
Just in your backpack if you have one. I don't
I'll
know.
I
allow you
don't.
to take
burlap
2,000
bag.
refrain
coins without any weight limitations.
How much did you say? 200?
2,000
Oh,
total
yeah,
coin.
200 gold. So, okay. My weight's being calculated, so I'm actually with the 2,000 coins and the 100 or 200 silver or 200 gold and 2,000 silver. I'm still not medium load.
Just here, let me.
I'm just saying that's how much I'm allowing you to take for free before the weight calculations start.
Well, I can't turn off weight calculations, so
Yeah, I'm just not taking the silver pieces. Just be like, screw it. I don't.
I'm not encumbered yet.
but I guess if you're gonna let me take 2,000 for free, then I'll take 4,000 silver.
Sure.
And then yeah,
If
I'll
you
do
have
some
space to store.
figuring. I don't know. I was trying to figure that out.
Okie dokie.
So yeah, the next morning though. Like,
I must have
remember when we
some kind of
crossed-
backpack or something. I have a dungeoneering kit. Does that have?
Since Hester seems to not like, yeah, it probably comes with a backpack. Since Hester doesn't seem to remember, I'll be like, you don't remember how we got over here. So I'll remind Hester at least. We want to time this so that, like, I remember we knew the timing on like the bursts or whatever, the lava or the whatever the mud.
Yeah.
So the biggest burst happens. Once the biggest burst happens, I think I was on the side closest to us, I think. But once that one biggest burst happens, like you want to kind of watch for that, and then as soon as that happens, then you want to go across at that point because you have the most time to get across without like getting burnt or knocked off the platforms or something.
Okay. They look fairly close to each other. This should be easy.
Yeah, we didn't have any issues getting across last time.
So you guys can get across. You're going to be hit by some of these, even if you time it, just because one of them goes off pretty frequently. So everybody go ahead and roll me reflex saves.
God damn.
Yeah, I'll use my luck bonus as I'm going across just to get a bonus to the reflex save. And then I'll roll the reflex bouton.
If I keep Paco in my backpack, is he
With a
safe?
21.
We'll get a bonus. Give him a cover bonus.
Well, then I'm gonna cast Merge with Familiar.
Oh, and by the way, I don't think I remembered this last time, but I actually have evasion, so I passed the save. No damages at all to me.
Okay.
I forgot I
So
had
is
that.
it
So
reflex
Hester, go ahead
half?
and give me a reflex.
I don't know. Might be reflex to avoid anyway. I don't remember.
I only got hit with a little bit of burning mud.
So, Rodney and Charlotte fail. Everybody else saves. And those who fail are going to take some full non-lethal damages, and the rest will take half non-lethal damages unless you have evasion.
Yeah, I take none.
Don't take nuns. What did they ever do to you?
I love people with evasion,
Terrible
how they
things.
like to rub it in every single time. They're like, but I don't! And it's like, okay, well,
I know. You have to. It's the unwritten
you know what?
rules of evasion.
Having evasion's
I
like
have-
being a vegan.
I have ant pulp.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That lasts like 12 hours, right?
Yeah, I've got enlarged
You
person
probably-
potions, but they only last a few minutes.
Yeah, but the ant haul might let you
Yeah, I
carry
have
a lot
ant
more
haul.
coins if you want to do that.
I'm gonna carry the whole chest.
Yeah, like triples your carry capacity, so I mean... Pretty good spell.
Well, I left all of the silver pieces in that chest because it would have put me at. Because I'm medium
Oh yeah, I didn't
encumbered
grab
right
any
now.
of them either.
I can deal with that, but it's still kind of a problem.
Yeah, I'm still in light encumbered, but I don't want to pick anything else up to... Like, if I
Yeah.
pick up like 10 more pounds, pretty much, it's like, oh, medium encumbered. So,
I pick up the thing like it's easy.
it's pretty
Alright.
impressive.
Okay.
In that case, I wouldn't have taken any silver then, if you're just gonna carry the whole chest.
Alright, and then yeah, this thing got bent, and I'm guessing nobody like replaced it or anything while we were over there. So we can just walk through.
It does not seem like it's replaced.
Just walk through the thing that was busted up because our flesh golem decided to valiantly do it before falling into a boiling muddy doom. And then these are still just hanging out here, right? They're like, what's up?
Yep.
What's up, buddies? And they just watch us.
They don't say anything to you.
Yeah. They might not even watch us. They might not even give a shit. Just like, whatever.
Whoa, these things look crazy.
Yeah.
They're
They're, flesh
golems made out of
golems.
flesh.
Cool. I wish I had one of those.
You
Well,
did.
we had one, but we kind of told it to try to jump across the platforms, and it fell into the mud.
This
Wow,
way?
That's an
I turned back
that's an
and
interesting
looked.
story.
I think
Rodney,
so.
Charlotte, come on.
I think we're gonna go down here.
I say as I'm hauling this this big old thing of coins on my back.
Oops, I'm on the
Did we
wrong
try and open this
tool.
door? I don't remember.
No, we didn't
It
even
was
come down
just
this
soaking
hallway.
wet.
So, is it still soaking wet down here?
Yep. Once you go down the stairs, you have about a foot deep of water that you're walking through.
Oh. Okay, so we're in
Difficult
like
terrain.
we're in the difficult terrain water again. And the actually the golems were in there too. I'm gonna like, look on the door with my trap finding ability.
Same.
You know what the stupidest thing about this archetype is? I'm gonna complain about it again because it's been a long time since I did. Disable device is not a class skill for it, even though you get like rogue trap finding. Like you get the bonus for like you need to apply your level for like disabling traps and shit, but you don't actually get disable device as a class skill for some reason.
Because Indiana Jones didn't disable devices, he just took the loot and ran.
Yeah, but then they give you all
he
these...
has no levels of rogue. What gave you that impression?
I didn't, but I'm an archaeologist bard. I
He
don't have
tried.
levels
He
in
tried
rogue
to
either.
put the sand in the bag to match the weight of the statue?
Yeah, and noticed it didn't work. But like,
True.
that's what's weird about it. It's like
But he
sending
knows
mixed
to
messages
try.
like, you can do like all these rogue things with disable device, but you're not actually good at disable device. Like, have fun. Okay, thanks, Paizo. But you can take a. So I ended up just taking a trait. I mean, I fit it in my backstory anyway. I think it made Isaiah like a more fun character anyway. But still, it's a little annoying that I had to do it.
Give me a second.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna grab something to drink real fast. I'll be right back.
Whoa, what? What's going on?
Okay.
We're
Sorry,
waiting on Mantis.
I was taking a look at something. Uh,
No problem.
I guess I'll wait till Pluto gets back.
All right, I'm back. Something bad happened.
So you're not exactly sure what's up with this door, but you think that there's something fishy with it. You think it might be trapped. You think it has a magical trap on it.
Well, I'll use detect magic then on the door.
The door detects as magic. And you also see magical auras from within this room.
Okay. Can I tell what the aura on this door, like what school it is? And I'll say that maybe it's just all this water here, but there's something fishy about this door.
Fishy? What do you mean by fishy?
Don't. I think it's dangerous. Don't touch it yet. I gotta think about this for a little bit.
Okay.
You think it has an abjuration aura on it.
Okay. So that could be like some sort of ward or something. And I don't actually see the trap. Like I have, like the rogue trap finding ability basically, so I can detect, like I can see and disable magical traps that normally otherwise couldn't be disabled.
Uh, you. I'm not sure where you would see it, but yeah, you can sort of see the makings of this trap, like on the door and around its hinges, based on like where you're detecting the magic.
Okay. So let's see. guess, let's see, so I have, yeah, Clever Explore gives me a +3 on Disable Device. Technically gives me a +3 on Perception, specifically for looking for traps. It's kind of like a slightly weaker version of Nizzo's trap finding ability that he has. He gets his class, I think he get, actually, I think it's the same ability, pretty much. I think for Nizzo it's half your class level as well. But, and I can take 10 on Disable Device, so I'm going to try doing that to begin with. So that'll be a Disable Device check of plus... be a +26, so, or a +16, so it's 26 Disable Device check for a take 10 on it. Trying to disable that. So if it's a really high DC, I might be in trouble, but probably worst thing that'll happen is nothing.
And for... You do not manage to disable this trap, but nothing seems to happen.
Okay. So it's definitely... let's see, how long would that have taken? It would have only taken... I actually can do half time to disable device for traps as well. So I probably didn't do... Probably took a couple of rounds or something. So I'm gonna have to actually roll dice or use my luck bonus to get this thing open.
Should I step back? Is this dangerous?
Yeah, it's dangerous. I'd recommend stepping back.
Oh, okay. Is this far enough?
So, that's probably farther than you need to be, honestly. But I don't know what exactly it does either. So let's see. I think, let me double check. Can I do Archaeologist Luck to do the...
I feel like in a past life, a door was scary.
Yeah, it's skill checks, okay. So I'm gonna attempt to use my luck bonus again and do another disable device check. This time I'm just gonna roll some dice. And one use of the Archaeologist Luck should last me long enough to do an entire disable device check. So, oh damn! I rolled a nat 20.
You managed to disable this. You're
Nice.
confident that this trap is disabled.
Yeah, and if I use detect magic, I'd probably detect that it's I probably don't detect it there anymore.
There is no more magic on the door.
Suppressed it. Yeah. Okay. So I'll say, all right, there was some sort of magic on this door, but I managed to suppress it, so it should be safe. I don't know, is it locked too? When I was like messing with it, did I
It
notice
is
it was locked?
swollen
It's swollen.
into its frame.
Yeah, we've encountered this before. So yeah, it's not dangerous now, unless there's something like water or something or like something against the door. We're gonna release the floodgates or something. But
It wouldn't
it's
make
not
sense for
gonna
it to be
blow up.
wooden. It should be iron. If it's
Well-
gonna stop water, right?
That's true. But yeah, anyway, it's swollen because of all the water, and so it's gonna be difficult to get it open. But it's not gonna blow up in our face.
Okay, I got this. And I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll yank the door open. Wait, is it a pull or... I'm assuming it's a pull, not a push.
There is no handle on this door.
Oh. Well, then I'll try and push it open.
I mean, can we
Go
tell
ahead
from
and give me
the...
a strength check.
Do we see hinges like on the outside?
Yeah, you see hinges.
Oh, well then it probably opens...
Wait, so it's a
right?
pull. But there's no door handle?
Or do we not see hinges because they're on the other side and it opens
Fine,
that
you
way?
don't see hinges.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Then I push.
I think we just worded it in a way that tricked our DM.
You do not manage to open the door with that.
Here, I'll help. I'll do an assist roll to give you a +2 bonus. Because well, actually, how much better is your strength than mine? It's quite a bit better, actually.
I can try again.
Yep, this is giving you the roll to assist, and
Oh god.
I didn't even. We both failed our DCs
Oh,
pretty clearly.
Oh my
we can
god, do
just
I
try
need
as much
to,
as we want,
like...
right?
I mean, we're making a lot of noise pushing against it,
Are you
probably,
pushing or
but
pulling?
we're trying to push
Pushing.
the door open.
Okay,
Oh my god, I broke my character. There it is, I fixed it. I was like, I broke my character sheet, but somehow I made it.
Alright. I'm trying again. I don't even know. I can't do it.
Roll to assist. Nope,
I'm going
give you the plus
to
the
tell them
bonus.
to step aside, and I'm going to charge the door.
Okay.
It's a pull.
You just said you were
No,
pushing.
it's a push door.
Oh, I know
God
it's a
damn
push.
it.
It's right. It's a push. I forgot.
Uh,
Okay, I'll step aside. I'm just back against the wall. Show me what you got, muscles.
Rodney doesn't push the door open. Rodney makes a Rodney-sized shape in the door. And he breaks the door down.
wait, where do you get a that high a strength bonus? Jeez.
I have 5, and then you get +2 for charging, right?
No, that's
Well,
for an
that's
attack
for
roll,
attack
not
rolls
for a
normally.
strength check.
I don't know if that applies for it, unless Mantis is giving you a
It
+2
says
circumstance
both-
bonus for it.
It says
Maybe he
+2 bonus
does.
on strength 10 to make to bull.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind. I guess I'm technically not bull rushing, but
Also, it's difficult terrain, so even when you're trying to run at the door, you're sloshing through like knee-deep water.
slosh. So that'd be a 22 if you don't want to. If you don't
Either
want the +2.
way, if
You get it
he
open.
breaks it down or opens it, you'll be able to get into this room.
Yeah, he gets in though is the point with that
He
roll.
just kind of makes
so.
a cutout in the wall because it's kind of.
But
Soggy.
since you do not have a 7 strength bonus, you just push this door open.
Okay.
And it sort of makes a little
Okay.
pop as you manage to, get it open. And inside of here, there are 9 orbs hanging from the ceiling. Porcelain orbs, or clay orbs.
Suspended with rope? Or chains, or what?
Suspended with chains.
Chains, okay.
Chains.
And I say there was magic in this room. I don't know if it's coming from those orbs or not, but so I'd be careful about like touching any of them yet. And I'm gonna try to do an appraise check from where I'm looking. Do these look like they're like finely crafted clay pottery or something? Like I don't know. Appraise. There we go. That's a really
Appraise
shit roll.
Jesus.
I don't know.
They don't look like it, but they look like they're fragile and could break easily.
I'm gonna look around.
There's-
Do I see any like writing or anything that might indicate what to do? What this room's about?
It's probably like moss and shit growing on the walls, honestly, or like algae.
Well, it might be written on the clay pots.
Maybe.
Is there anything on them? Like numbers or letters or something?
Nope.
Maybe we have to play tic-tac-toe.
I'll like kind of cautiously walk into the room a little bit, but not. Again, I'm not touching anything in here yet. I'm just kind of walking around, looking at everything, trying to take it in. Let me roll my own perception. Perception. The perception button.
Bhutan.
Where
So you're not touching anything, right?
that's correct. I'm just walking around the room, looking around. I've already
So
advised
you
everyone
see
else to
these
probably not touch it yet either.
suspended clay orbs suspended with a not super fine but not super coarse chain as well.
And we don't detect magic on them?
No, I think we do.
Oh.
You do detect magic in some of them.
Did did you figure out what school that might be, Isaiah?
No, I just dealt with a door. I didn't really deal with any of the other ones.
Okay. I detect magic
I just
and
wanted to
try
get us in here safely.
to pinpoint what school, where the magic is, what I'm detecting, things like that.
You detect magic in this one. And this one. And this one.
So I'm right next to the magic ones. Although I guess
And
nobody's
so
told me that they're magic.
your knowledges are for witch, strength, and
Wait, what?
type. So let's see. So give me another knowledge arcana for the last type,
Okay.
since you detect 3 auras. And are these in order? I assume so.
Sure.
The first one is of faint transmutation. The second one, you're not sure, but it is moderate. And the third one seems really strong. And you're not sure about the school.
Okay. I'll point that out to everybody. That the first one's faint transmutation, and then it goes moderate and strong, and I don't know what they are.
Hmm. And as I was walking around the room, like looking around, did I see any sort of like engravings on these things, or are they just
Nope.
plain? No? Okay. I don't know what to make of this room.
Yeah. I'll walk
Sure,
in
there's
very
some-
carefully,
Well-
not touching anything.
I mean, given that we're identifying, some magical schools and stuff, I
Right,
think
obviously
I have an idea.
There's something somewhat important here, but
So we got
I
only
just-
3 of them.
there's only 3 in here. The other ones aren't magic.
There are only 3 magic auras in here.
Yeah, these other ones aren't magic. They're just hanging here for some reason. Maybe they're supposed to be... Maybe they didn't anticipate people having to detect magic, and there's some sort of puzzle to be able to, having the ability to detect magic, and there's some sort of puzzle to pick out the right one.
So let's see. These 3 are, what were they?
We only know one of them is transmutation, and they're different strength auras. I don't remember which is which, but one of them at least is transmutation. The two we don't know. I mean, there's a good chance that they're also transmutation, but they're different strength of aura, so maybe they're not. Maybe there's something completely different.
No, she doesn't know what auras they are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that maybe they're transmutation, but they could be something completely different. I mean, saying that there's a good chance that they're.
Oh, okay.
But then again, they're completely different strength auras, so who fucking knows? Because they're, yeah. I don't know. I don't like it.
I say, I look at this pot next to me that doesn't have the magic aura. How big is it again?
It's about the size of your head.
About the size of my head, but it's on the ground, right? So it's like
No,
only
it's
coming up
suspended
to
in the
my.
air.
Oh, it's suspended in the air. Okay. Can I?
Maybe a little bit bigger than your head.
I put the.
Maybe
Obviously, I put
like twice the volume
chest
of
down.
your head.
I try to like pull it and like walk with it over here.
You can't. You can't. It stays firmly on its chain. You can pull it and like move it over there, but it will become like a pendulum,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
you'll have to raise your
And
arms
there's
up.
no writing on this thing?
Nope.
Is there like a hole somewhere where you can see something inside of it? Or is it empty? Or can we even tell? Or is
So
it completely
we had
enclosed?
transmutation, and what were the other two?
We don't know the other two.
You don't
Oh,
know.
we don't know the other two.
Charlotte did not
Can
pass
I
the
try to
knowledge
figure it out?
arcana. Probably.
I'll detect magic and try to knowledge arcana.
So on the second one, you know that it is moderate enchantment. And
Because here it's
for the
transmutation
last
and
one, it
enchantment.
is strong, very strong, but you don't know what it is.
Hmm. I say, what if these other ones are just missing their magic, and they need magic put into them? They are jars.
I mean, maybe. Maybe it's like a Sudoku puzzle or something. It's a magic Sudoku puzzle.
I want to
Okay,
try
Hester,
and
but what
channel
order?
some. I don't
There's
know. Maybe
nothing
there
in
is
here
no
that
order.
gives us any. There's nothing in here that gives us any clues on what you're supposed to do. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I cast light.
Remember, magic isn't on them, it's in them.
Yeah, it's in them.
Right.
I grab one, and is it like a jar I can look inside then?
Nope. The chain just seems to be coming out of the top.
So
They're
so
suspended
there's.
at about chest level.
So how do I?
They're just
Is there a way to
orbs or
see
something.
inside? Is there like a door or
Nope.
no? Okay, then never mind.
So we can't look inside the pot.
You can break them open.
There is no way that you can look inside them right now.
Oh, okay.
In terms of like peering into them to try to see what the contents are. You might be able to break.
Hmm. Well, I don't know. I know some necromancy. Can I try and put necromancy or a necromantic spell or infuse the jar with some necromancy?
Okay.
I have stricken heart. That is necromancy.
Okay, and which one are you doing this to?
Maybe not the middle one. I'll go to this one over here, and I'll try
That one?
to,
Okay.
I don't know. I'll try to cast the spell, but like channel it into the jar. Maybe it'll accept the spell. That's what I do.
And so this is, you're touching the jar? Okay.
Or just trying to like see if maybe like the jar picks up on the magic as I'm casting it and like put it into the jar. I don't know. Hester's going on like a weird hunch here that maybe the jars want magic.
Um, so, go ahead and roll me a perception.
Jess Hester.
Ah, everybody can do this too.
Witness me.
Nice.
No.
Perception on.
Witness me. Okay.
So this is a little bit hard for everybody to notice but Hester, but Isaiah can see this too. It looks like, uh, what Hester is casting, uh, ends up sort of being siphoned off of her hand and pulled into something that's like just barely on the surface of the jar.
So it looks like it worked. I'll try to detect magic on this jar then.
It does not detect this magic.
Maybe
That's weird.
more.
Maybe it needs more.
What did you give it? Necromancy?
I tell Charlotte that I fed blood magic in.
I'll go to a different one and cast light on at one.
Okay, which one?
This one, sure, why not? The one in the middle.
The one in the very middle or the one in the top middle?
Top, middle.
So you put light wherever you touch it.
I frown at Hester.
Didn't work.
I mean, it's lit up. See?
I say maybe these jars only want significantly powerful magic. I'm gonna try it again. Maybe it just wants. Maybe it'll take more of like a necromantic spell. Let's see.
Okay.
Is my new spell necromantic? Yes, this is necromancy, or as Hester calls it, blood magic. Into the same jar that I put the whatchamacallit, the stricken heart into. She's gonna cast Barrow Haze. It's her 3rd level. And she's gonna channel it into the jar like she did with the other spell.
So you need line of sight for this, right?
Barrow Haze?
Yeah.
Um, I guess so.
So you know that you can't see into the jar, but you're just trying to touch it and channel this into it.
I want to give it the spell energy.
Spell energy.
Yeah, that's what I did with the last one. You know, like how
Actually, it
one
seems like
might
it just
use,
took the spell for the
like as if
last
I
one,
had cast it on.
as if you had cast it on it.
Okay, well then scratch that. Well, I'm not sure what these things want then. Or what we're supposed to do with. That was my guess. Does anybody else have any educated guesses?
No, I'm completely at
Other
a
than
loss
breaking them.
here. Yeah,
Did
but
that
I don't
journal
know if
have
I
any
want to.
entries about this?
Nope. It
Let's
only
check it
really
out.
talked about the other wing of the thing. This is a different wing, so they never came over here.
Okay. Did you said the school was transmutation, the one that I detected?
And then the other
And
one of
Hester
the
would
other
have
ones was
known that
enchantment.
the one right here is enchantment. Transmutation, enchantment. This is faint, this is moderate.
Okay, faint, moderate, strong. Faint, strong, strong. No, moderate.
Yeah, this one down here is strong.
Okay, this bottom right one. I like observe what Hester's trying to do, like feeding the magic to it, and I try to cast glitter dust within the jar as much as I can. I try to feed glitter dust into the jar.
Go ahead and give me a will save.
Oh shit. I do not do what I'm doing. No.
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch!
You're fine, but let's see. Everybody else might need to. What's the radius? It looks like Rodney and Hester need to make this.
Oops. I rolled an 11.
Rodney, you're blind. And you're all glittery. Hester, I think you meet the save. Is the save 17 when you're not boosting the DC?
Yeah. Yeah, 17.
Yeah, that didn't seem to... Not the desired results we were hoping.
So you're glittery and Rodney is blind for a while.
I think it would take more...
The next round, he rubs the dust out of his eyes.
This is gonna take someone who's much more versed in magic, I think, to figure out without cracking a few eggs.
Well, if you guys aren't able to figure it out, I don't think we have anyone here that's able to do it.
I mean, we may not figure out, you know, the right thing to do with these things, but we could always, you know, keep interacting with them. It might just be rough. Because there's very clearly something inside these things that's radiating that magic. who knows if it's just raw magical energy or if there is something physically inside it.
Hester, go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
That's my best one.
So, you think if there's something inside of them, if you shook it, you could maybe hear it.
Alright, I'll try shaking one to see if there is something inside.
Which one are you going to shake?
The one that Charlotte was trying to do stuff to.
Okay. You hear some stuff inside.
So I think maybe
Sounds
there
like
is
maybe
stuff inside.
some rocks and a little bit of clanking, like there's maybe some metal.
So there's definitely something inside these things. But the question is, do we want to break them? I mean, I'm willing to do anything just to find out.
Well, I mean, I do have this spell mending, and I might be able to mend them back together.
Works for me. Let's see, which one of you three wants to bust one of these things open?
I don't really want to bust any of them open because it seems like it could be potentially dangerous.
What in here hasn't been dangerous? We've had to deal with it anyway.
Nothing could possibly go wrong here.
Mm-hmm. This whole dungeon has been things happen to you, the dungeon, so...
Also, this seems to be the last, like, entryway, right? Or did we find any
Yeah,
other?
I mean, besides
door?
the crab room.
Oh, is that crab still there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Well, I mean, I guess. Maybe, the key to open that door, little tiny door, is in one of these things.
Maybe.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as I say.
Yeah, you have said that a few times now.
Yep, my grandfather used to say it a lot. He also got into a lot of trouble. That's how he met, my grandmother. Well then, I say we break one of these things open and see what's inside.
Okay.
One of you three should do it. Someone who's really strong.
It's your idea. You should do it. Why don't we all get out of here and shoot it from a range? You can shoot it with that gun of yours. That way,
I'm not
hopefully,
using
none
up
of
a
us get
bullet on that.
harmed. Don't you get free bullets with your magic?
Free. I don't know what you're talking about free, but I mean, Paco seems to find a few that I've forgotten about.
Yeah. If you forget about something, it's free when you find it.
I don't know how many
mean-
things I've forgotten about.
A lot, apparently.
Apparently, the entire few hours from yesterday. Look, you can buy
I
a
can't
bunch more
help it if I
bullets with
was
all that
possessed.
silver in that chest when we get out of here. I say, if these things are
I just-
magic, and we're gonna break them, It should be from a long ways away and with a gun. With that gun of yours.
So no one else is feeling brave enough to break one of these things open.
Charlotte gets impatient and breaks one, or at least tries to.
Hooray.
Oh my god.
Okay, which one are you breaking?
Thanks, Lee.
This one.
One of the ones that doesn't have magic in it.
Yeah.
Which
I'll
one is
pull
this
it-
one?
The pink one.
Okay.
I don't know what I break it with though. Let me figure that out. What did I pull
What are you
out?
breaking it with?
A chalk. No. Okay. Do you have a cooking kit?
A
then?
knife, perhaps?
A utility knife. I have a utility knife. I stab it with the utility knife as much as I can. No. I put my hand on one side of the jar so that when I stab it, it doesn't swing back. Okay, I chuckled lightly
Okay,
as they're
you
arguing.
don't quite manage to break this one open that time.
Keyword, guys.
You might need to
That
put a
time.
little bit more into it.
I see Charlotte trying to break this open, and I look surprised, like, whoa, Charlotte. I didn't think you would volunteer.
Well, you guys keep bickering about
volunteer
who's gonna
tribute.
do it, so let's just get it done.
Alright,
I mean-
let me help you with it. And whoever else wants to help,
I
go
tried.
ahead.
But I'm not even sure we would
Okay.
break these.
Yeah.
And you break it. Go ahead and roll me initiatives.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh, there it is. There's the bouton.
7.04.
How long am I blinded for?
Hey,
Oh,
I
You're
got
not
nice.
pretty
blinded
much
anymore.
Just
You
the
still
same
beat me,
thing.
though.
Yeah, the nat one. Pretty cool. I had that, like I told you about, I was playing Nizzo last week. I rolled like a 4 or something, or a 3, and I still went before like every single monster we were fighting
Oh,
except for
that's
like
why.
1.
That's useful.
Granted, they had, yeah, because Nizzo's got like a plus 12 initiative or something, and these things we were fighting only had like plus 2s.
Oh my god.
When you're still fighting him.
As something appears,
Oh, I gotta get my
and
initiative.
it looks like it wants to attack you, Charlotte.
Perfect. Everything I ever dreamed of.
Let me roll its initiative.
Well, I mean, he can go last if he wants to. That's a choice you could make.
Wow.
What
Wow.
is it? Oh, nah.
It's slow.
Ah, shit.
Rod, you see this thing, and it looks like it wants to attack Charlotte.
So did it drop to the ground then after I broke the jar?
Yep, it dropped to the ground.
Okay. Don't worry, it's not that big.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Oh, the big ones you have to be really worried about. I mean, don't get me wrong, you have to be worried about
Yeah,
all of them.
That's what she said.
Is it holding a weapon or anything?
It has a gun.
Yeah, it's
And who's with a
Hey,
gun?
man.
it could.
It doesn't have a gun, but it does
Maybe.
seem to have some
It's-
things inside of it.
Give an ooze
It's
some
not
class
just
levels.
an...
What size is
It's
this
not-
thing? Is it just like a small ooze?
It's medium.
No.
It's not
Wow.
just an ooze with a gun, it's an ooze with an Uzi.
Oozy.
Oh god.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Uh,
That's a good one.
we're retarded.
I'm going to delay my action until after Zoe.
Well,
Okay.
at least I'm not. At least I'm not playing a rogue against an ooze this time.
Aw,
I don't
man.
know anything about oozes. Apparently
you can't
you guys
flank
do.
an ooze. Yeah, you can't flank an ooze.
You don't have any knowledge?
So there's
What
that.
knowledge is that?
It's usually
Dungeon-
knowledge
Dungeoneering?
dungeoneering. Usually.
Okay. I have that one actually.
It might not be a news though. Joke's on us.
Charlotte, it's your turn.
Okay.
It's flat-footed. You can run away,
Mm,
or you can just hit it or something. I don't know.
Are there any
Isn't an ooze always
identifying?
flat-footed? It doesn't have any feet.
Punch it.
Are there any
Punch the ooze.
identifying aspects about this? Like, it's kind of translucent. Does it have a color? Does it look like it's
Got
giving
stuff in
off
it.
cold
It's
or acid?
transparent, and you can see some stuff floating around inside of it. You can see that there's some jewelry in it, and it looks like there's a key inside of it, a medium-sized key.
Too bad oozes aren't persons. Okay, Charlotte doesn't know anything about oozes, so probably the best thing to do is to flee away, and then
You should definitely fireball this.
I was yeah. Gosh, I will. See, this is why I prefer a sorcerer over this goddamn preparation shit. I don't like anything I prepared.
Just prepare better spells.
Yeah.
Just take the quick study. Magus, whatever.
Oh, you know what I haven't
exploit,
done?
And then
I'll mage armor myself. There we go.
yeah, you take
Okay,
the take
you
the
do
quick
so.
study, and you can take a full round action, use an arcane pool point, and you can swap out a spell for a different one as long as you're holding your spell book.
Hester.
This sounds like an idea.
The downside is you have to hold your spell book, which
Right.
is potentially dangerous in combat.
Hester
but it
gives
does
a
let you change
startled
spells
cry
mid-combat.
and backs up 5 feet, and like Charlotte casts mage armor on herself. She also pulls out her +1 Morning Star with a move action.
But the question, Pluto, is
Okay.
does it matter which spell book of yours you pull out?
It just has to have the spell you want to switch to. That's
Oh,
all that
okay.
matters. But
Gotcha.
just get a just build a blessed book like I did, and it has like 1,000 pages, and then you're fine. All right, I'm gonna move in, and I want to cast. Actually, first, before I move, let's go ahead and roll. Let's roll the knowledge dungeoneering. Let's poke the boot on. What do I know about this thing? Do I know anything about this ooze?
You've heard somewhere that this thing is called a gray ooze.
Okay. Is it gonna destroy my weapon if I stab it? Is it immune to piercing damage? Actually, it might be, I guess.
Yes. It will damage weapons if you're not able to pull it away fast enough.
Okay, well that's cool because I don't think we have any way. Does it have any sort of immunities? Like, not that it matters. I don't have any damage spells.
Its immunity, it has ooze traits, because it's an ooze, so that's like, it's mindless, it's blind.
Yeah. You can't flank it. It's immune to precision damage.
Yeah.
But does it have like elemental immunity.
And it has immunity to fire and cold damages.
Okay, so I'll say that I don't use any sort of heat-dependent stuff. Hit it with like electricity or sound or something. And then I'm going to probably cast. Let's see. I think I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself. Wait, no, it's blind. Mirror Image doesn't do anything. I'm not going to cast Mirror Image. Shit. I don't know if I have anything all that useful against this thing. I guess I could just move up to it and like try to stab it and hope it doesn't break my weapon. So I'll move down here and it's try to stab flat-footed ooze that probably has the same flat-footed AC as its normal AC because it probably does not have a dex bonus anyway.
Yeah, I love oozes, how they're like straight across the board a lot of the times.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my luck bonus as well. Let's go to the in-play tab, activate that so it updates my numbers properly. I'm going to power attack it. I'm going to... I don't think I'm going to swing two-handed though because, well, let's see, what would the difference in my damage be? It's a +3, but no, I'm going to swing... I want to have my AC be 1 higher, so I'm going to swing one-handed. Oh, I guess it's a free action. I can swing two-handed and swap, maybe, technically? I don't know how that works. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to bother.
I think you lose your AC until the end of the next round.
I think that's how it works, too. So I'm just going to swing one-handed, power attack, and the archaeologist bonus thing on it. So...
Yeah, go ahead.
17 to try to hit this thing.
You hit it?
Okay. And this is a +1 mithril longsword. I don't know if it has any DRs or anything, but if it doesn't, it takes 14 slashing damage. Or, yeah, it's actually only slashing damage for mithril, for longsword. I was thinking it was piercing slashing, but I guess it's just slashing.
And you deal some damage to it. Go ahead and roll me a reflex save.
Yep, that's fine. I have pretty good reflex save. So, I do have my luck bonus running, so... That's a 28.
Okay, you managed to pull your weapon through it fast enough that it doesn't seem to be severely damaged.
Yeah, and I'll say be careful about hitting that thing. It can burn your weapons. But yeah, that's what I do. I move up and hopefully don't
Zoe.
get wrecked by it next turn.
What?
So yeah, I said don't, like, it's not gonna. I said heat stuff unaffected and be careful about hitting it with your weapons because it can damage them.
Okay. That makes it hard.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Just, you know, you have a lot of weapons.
I will quick draw my what has reach? Goose arm. I think. Yeah, it has reach. Okay. So I'll pull out my goose arm and 5-foot step here and attack it.
Isn't it gonna get a cover bonus then because we're in the way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna have full cover against you.
Then I won't do that. I will pull it out and
I mean, you get an extra
still
attack doing that,
flat-footed.
so it's up to you. You could just do something else instead and move closer though, and do like a single attack, or move off to the side somewhere and do a single attack.
That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move. So wait, where can I reach it from? Can I reach it from here and it not have a cover bonus, or is that still a cover bonus?
Yeah, you
Still
should
a
be
cover
fine.
bonus, but it's not as much.
Partial, yeah.
Like, there's nowhere to stand in this room.
Well, oh well.
You can reach it from here without a cover bonus.
Yeah, but can I stand in the square with the orb thing?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll do that. Okay. Wait, but isn't that 15 feet? That's 15 feet.
Yeah, it technically is, but the way diagonals work, is that you can reach into the second diagonal.
In the
The
sake
reason
of the
for that is
corner,
it used to
yeah.
not be like
Okay.
that.
Right.
Yeah, it used to be that you'd have something with a 10-foot reach, and people would just be like, "Oh, I go from the diagonal," like, and you don't
I
get an entire
see.
opportunity because it's like, "Oh, I don't reach." It was really stupid, so they fixed it so that it
Okay.
actually works how it works in a way that makes sense.
Alright, I will move up here and attack it with a single attack.
Go ahead.
Fill those cases
Let
were
me go to my
hexes.
attacks page.
Would have probably solved it, but
I think there
hexes
might be
don't
2
work as
attacks on this,
elegantly.
but pay attention to the first
I like
one.
the
No, there's
idea
only
of
one.
hexes.
Hexes work really
Hexes are-
well in dungeon, because the thing with dungeons is they're usually square rooms. Like a lot of times, like
Oh,
buildings
mhm.
are just built like that. Buildings aren't built in hexes. If you're fighting in
So-
a
So you
beehive,
do some damage. Go ahead and roll me a reflex save.
it also works really nicely for like outside environments. Like hexes work really nicely for those, but
Oh my god.
it might be a really low DC. I'm not really sure. Nope.
You take your weapon takes 6 acid damages as it starts to sizzle away.
6 or 5?
6.
5,
It's 5
sorry.
plus 1,
I think
probably.
it's 5.
Oh, no,
Okay.
it is only 5. Okay, it is only 5. And yeah, I don't know exactly how. There's a way you can calculate how many hit points your weapon has, but basically if it gets to half, it gets the broken condition, I think. Half its hit points.
Great.
I know
No,
magic
not
weapons
half.
tend to have more hit points too, right?
It's at 0, it gets broken.
Or is it...
They do.
Oh, at 0 it does.
No.
If it's...
No, at half it gets the broken condition.
Okay, I was right. And then at,
Yeah, and at
0
0
it gets destroyed. Okay. I mean, if it gets a broken condition, we can always mend it. If it gets destroyed, we might not be able to, but if
Yeah.
it's broken, we can just mend it.
Wait, you can use mending on it?
Yeah, I mean, mending has a 10-minute cast
Oh.
time, but we can fix it out of combat. It's just not that big a deal.
Oh, I didn't know you could just do that. Okay, that's not as bad.
And you have quick draw, so I mean, if your thing gets
Well,
broken, you just stop
If it's
hitting
a
it with
magical item, I can't mend it. Mending does not
This
work
is not
with
magical.
items.
it. It's
Okay.
not a magic. Yeah, this isn't a magical item.
Okay.
How do I know
think
how
it's
much
too
Is there
late
a
to
table
magical-
for the HP of weapons?
That's what I'm trying to find. I
that
don't know the HP of
Might
it.
be.
There was somewhere, but I
Damaging objects. So let's
It's a
see here.
two-handed,
They have like a general thing here. So it's a
hafted weapon.
two-handed martial weapon with a haft. So it has 20 hit points and a hardness of 10. Although the acid damage probably ignores hardness.
Yeah.
Acid damage ignores hardness.
Oh, two-handed. That's a two-handed metal haft. Yeah, it's metal hafted weapon. So yeah, it's 20 hit points. Unless it's like a special
No, it's
material
wood
or
hafted.
something, right?
It's glycine.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So it's 10 hit points actually. So,
Wait,
So
it's
it's
actually
broken.
has half.
it's actually broken now. It has the broken
Great.
condition.
Well, what material is it? Because it.
Just normal.
It
Like
would have
steel
like a
and
metal head
whatever.
and a
Metal iron?
wooden haft.
So you take a -2 on attack and damage
It
rolls
has
with
a
this weapon.
hardness still?
It's acid
Yes,
damage.
but it's acid
Oh,
damage. So the
right,
hardness
yeah.
doesn't affect. The hardness matters when people are doing sunder stuff on it, for example.
I was thinking Masterwork might give it bonus, but it doesn't look like it.
I don't even think it's
No,
masterwork, is it?
different materials do. So like my mithril longsword has more. I think has more hardness than
Right, I know
normal,
that. I was just looking for Masterwork.
or
but-
something like that, or more hit points, or I don't remember.
Magic does, and materials can change it. But
So does broken
Yeah.
condition affect its damage?
yes, you take
Yeah.
a -2 penalty on attack and damage rolls.
That'll be for your next attacks. It doesn't affect this current
Great.
roll, but yeah, you'll probably want to swap to a different weapon.
with this weapon.
Yeah. I mean, you have lots of weapons, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, every
Is that
plus
your
1
turn,
enhancement
Zoe?
bonus adds a plus
Yeah.
2 to the hardness and a plus 10 to the item's hit points.
Rod.
So.
okay.
Your your club, your great club, would have like 30 hit points.
What's going on? Oh, okay. So chainmail has gauntlets built in.
Yeah, all armor,
Yep.
aside from light
All
armor. I
medium
think.
and yeah, all
Yeah.
medium and heavy armor has gauntlets built in.
Okay.
You have
So
like improved unarmed strike, right? So yeah,
yeah,
you can just punch it.
that's what I want to do. Actually, I'm
Is
just
your
gonna
armor magical?
punch it from here. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll give it your gauntlet more
Should
hit
have
points
decent
as
HP.
well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It'd count as like a
Punching oozes. I like it. It's not something
Punch.
Safa wants to do, though.
Okay,
No,
you hit
no,
it
no.
twice. So you can go ahead and roll gauntlet damage.
that's bludgeoning.
Go ahead and give me 2 reflex saves.
I think Rodney's good at those, right? Well, normally.
Depends.
One's an auto fail. Should have had Defiant Luck. Then you could re-roll that.
One of your gauntlets takes 3 acid damage.
Okay.
Yeah, but your gauntlet probably has like.
Which one hurt it the most?
Like.
Offhand.
It looks like the closest thing that hurt it the most is this thing just to its left. So it's gonna strike back at that.
Okay.
Haha. Haha.
Maybe it'll miss.
Is
The
a
Nelson
16
yeah,
hit?
it misses.
Okay, it doesn't hit you.
Dang, I didn't even need that buckler AC bonus.
Charlotte.
Okay, I pull out my trusty book and send missiles at it because I was told not to use my other spells that I can use.
Yeah, don't hit with cold or fire damage.
Which is what I prepared, of course. No.
Yeah, naturally.
Naturally.
You could also, with meta magic feat, you can do meta magic feats like a sorcerer if you want, if you take them.
Eh.
Just do like full round casting and do like the thing that like changes the element of different spells.
No, I actually decided to take potent magic so I can increase my caster level or DC
Yeah,
by 2.
that's.
Yeah.
I just took that recently on Araxi. It's a really good, really good.
Is there anything else you want to do?
No, I'll stay here.
Hester.
Wait a
At least this thing
second.
doesn't. What?
Would there have been a reason for that to have been denied its dexterity bonus?
Nope.
Well,
Okay.
yes, but he's a. It's immune to precision damage anyway, so
It's
yeah.
not precision damage.
What
I mean,
is
'cause
it
you
that
What are you looking
were-
to do?
It probably doesn't have a
I-
dex bonus anyway.
Sneak attack. Oh,
Yeah,
never
that's
mind, that is
precision
Sneak
precision
attack
damage.
is precision
I see it
damage.
now. I
Yeah,
see it.
yeah, it's immune to that stuff, unfortunately. That's what I say. That's why I was like, well, at least I'm not a rogue, because we fought a bunch of oozes while I was playing Nizzo, and I'm like, yep, I'm fucking worthless against these things.
Basically, the idea of it is that it doesn't have limbs for you to cut off and be precise about where
Yeah,
you're
it's also why you
attacking.
can't flank it. It doesn't have facing.
It
It's
has
just an
blind
ooze.
sense, basically. It sees all around it.
Yeah, that's why I was like gonna do mirror image. I'm like, wait a minute, mirror image doesn't do anything against oozes because they don't see, so it doesn't even notice. It's like, what? I'm just attacking you based off blind sense.
Yep. Hester. What would you like to do about this?
If you
Alright,
have blind
so-
sense, it hard counters mirror image. Though, 'cause you just
Considering
close
that
your eyes.
rounds happen very quickly, in game, Hester's still pretty like surprised and defending herself like with the Morning Star. But it's at this point that in her slight bit of panic that something very different happened. and that's that.
Okay.
Her hair begins to like lengthen and animate, and it forms this like long mass, and it slams. It tries to slam the ooze.
I like to
You
think
have
it's like
reach
the
with that right now?
commercial where the guy
It has
eats
10 feet
Skittles
of.
with his beard.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that.
And her latent magical power is going to infuse the weapon that is her hair with a arcane strike.
Uh, Even though it's a pretty terrible roll, you still managed to hit it because this thing's AC is not remarkably high.
Well, yeah, it's an ooze. It's not going anywhere.
Yep. And you hit it, and some of your hair gets burned off.
And it regrows. It
Would you like to
regrows
do anything
instantly.
else?
The pieces that do get cut off though or whatever burnt, they shrink away to nothing. And I'm shocked again for a moment, but then I'm like, yeah. I stay there defending myself.
Besides,
Um, yeah, I'll just hit it again. I'm not gonna maintain my luck bonus because it's gonna last for 2 more rounds, and it's probably good enough. So I'm gonna roll the 13. Does that hit? Does it have like 10
that
AC,
hit.
I think, or something? Yeah.
You need to roll a nat 1 to not hit this thing.
Yeah, that's what I figured. 15 damages, and then I will.
It it's donezo.
Okay, and I probably save with a 24. Yeah, I like this character build. It's pretty fun.
Go ahead and roll me the reflex save. Yep,
Yeah, I
you
already
save.
rolled it. That's what's
And
fun
you
about this
see a
high dice
key
rolls.
and some jewelry drop out of it.
Weird. I wonder if all of these have an ooze in it.
I'm not sure I want to find out. We wanted a key, right? Here's a key.
Is this like a small key or is it a normal looking key?
It looks to be a normal sized key.
Okay. Remind me again, what do we need a key for? Does this look like the right key?
I don't know why we need a key. Do we need a key?
Maybe it was a key for the chest.
Hmm.
What chest? We already opened a chest. Is there another one that I couldn't open?
No, the one we opened.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, there was I know that we needed a tiny key for the fucking
When you
tiny
were looking
portal.
around this room, Isaiah, you did notice that on the inside of the door that Rodney had broken open, there is a keyhole.
Well, that's kind of pointless because the door's already broken. What? Why would you? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they have the key for it? Like, somebody gets.
The key
There's
for
no
what?
other way to access this other than through that door. It's like, why would there be a keyhole on the other side here? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, maybe it, I don't know, makes it unlock something else.
I mean, I'll go over here and see if the key fits into that hole, I guess. Does it fit in that hole, or is it like for that key? Is that for that door?
It fits, but it doesn't turn.
So, not quite, but maybe it's for another door here somewhere. Or the lock mechanism's just broken. Okay.
Charlotte just gets this weird itch, and she's probably totally wrong, but she grabs the cylinder out of the bag and, like, tries the UMD it and place it up against one of these jars. Just cause.
Okay.
Whoops.
So you managed to activate it again
Okay. Do I still see that door?
on the second attempt, not on the first.
Oh, okay.
And you see what you saw before.
Okay. And when I like push it up against one of these jars, does anything happen?
Nothing different happens.
Okay. She points to Hester. Keyhole right there.
Hmm.
So it makes me wonder if the stuff inside is just items in those ones that the oozes have inside of them, just like how this one had items inside of it. Although on the other hand, I don't know. You didn't swash this one around to hear if there was any noise.
Sure.
Mm-mm.
Maybe this one just happened to be the one that had an ooze in it. It's really weird. What are those oozes doing there? What do I know about like these oozes? Like what are they? Something that somebody made, or do they just naturally occur? Like, do I know that?
Um, you think that people, skilled mage crafters, could probably uh, make them, but where you've heard about oozes has been in like uh, fairy tales and stuff.
Sure.
And usually they're rumored to be found in dark places underground.
Well, this qualifies, I suppose.
But in jars.
Not
Right,
usually in jars.
it seems like somebody probably put it there, but why?
Yeah, how else would it have gotten in there? To
Like, I don't
guard
think
this
it
key.
has. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it has any way to like teleport or anything. Like, I don't think it can. I don't see how it's hanging from the ceiling. Like, unless it climbed down through the chain and somehow seeped through the walls of the pottery or whatever. Like, I don't think it had any way to do that. Perhaps given enough time, it can seep through. Maybe there's fine pores inside, and very fine pores in this pottery that's able to seep. It was able to seep through. But then, if that was the case, how come it didn't seep the rest of the way and fall out?
Hmm.
Don't know. I think someone put it in there.
I
I
pick
think
up.
Now
so
it just makes
too.
me curious to know what's in these other pots.
There was a lot of jewelry, or just like a piece of jewelry, or what was it?
There are a couple pieces of jewelry.
Yeah, in the water now.
What are they?
Okay, I detect magic down. Or wait, no, we know there's no magic.
Well, there's no magic on it, but unless the ooze was suppressing the detect magic effect for some reason.
I
But I don't think we can
grab
do that.
the jewelry.
I can appraise it, I suppose.
Isaiah, just by looking at this jewelry, you know that it's not really worth anything. It looks to be made of polished lead with glass gems.
Hmm. Well, it's lead jewelry, which would disrupt a detect effect, but they're not really worth much. Unless, like I said, it's messing with our ability to detect things in the jar.
Is there any magic on the key?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, I mean, what else is there to do here other than break open these other jars?
Well, I mean, we could just leave and go somewhere else.
But Isaiah, think of what could be in here.
More oozes, maybe, or maybe like a different type of ooze that's more dangerous. Oh yeah, also
Maybe it's
we need to fix Zoe's pole arm there, huh?
Oh yeah, or goose
Give
arm.
me,
Yeah.
give me some time. That's gonna take a little bit of time to fix, and I'll start
fine.
casting mending, but it has a 10-minute cast time. Like we can discuss this.
Thanks.
You guys can discuss this while I'm fixing Zoe's pole arm, and I'll kind of like go over here and start
I
doing the
stroke my
10-minute
hair
cast
and
time.
think about the crazy awesome thing that it was able to do.
Hey, you can use your hair to smash the orb or the pottery from like 10 feet away if you want, I guess.
It felt
Do
pretty strong.
you, when I cast that spell on the jewelry, put it in the jar, mend the jar back together?
We probably could.
Yeah, it'll take you
Does-
10 minutes to cast mending to do that, but
Do you have a
probably do it.
spell that, like, you can target objects with? We're so limited on what we can do here. For some reason, I just feel like that's
What?
not what we're
You don't
supposed
have
to be
mending?
doing. No, not that. It's just if this puzzle, out of character, if this puzzle is based on the ability to cast certain schools of magic, no party is going to have that entire kit. So I'm kind of trying to steer away from the idea that that's what we're supposed to do because we don't have the ability. And if this is the contingency of the puzzle, then we might as well just walk away.
Well, there's
So
no
we should
clues
think
either.
yeah. So we should think away from the idea that it's based on a school per thing because we couldn't possibly do
Well, I
that
shouldn't say
anyways.
there's no clues. There's just no clues that are helping. I can interpret.
Well,
Right,
Yeah.
but we are figuring things out about it by smashing things.
some things that I did, I find interesting is that there is a faint, there is a moderate, there is a strong, which leads me to believe that these might be like capacitors, perhaps.
Oh
or
yeah, that's what I
something.
was saying. I feel like it maybe it could just be a magic Sudoku puzzle, but I don't know. Different caster levels, and they have to add up to a certain amount across like all the diagonals or whatever. Like, could be something like that, maybe. I don't know.
But we couldn't put spells in them.
Well, I don't think we need to put spells
No, I
in
don't.
them. That's the thing.
Maybe it only works. Maybe it'll. Yeah, I mean, if you did, maybe it'd only work if you put the proper caster level or the proper spell level or something. I don't know. I guess it couldn't be caster level because it's gonna be like. I mean, unless you. I think you can.
Or maybe it's not even a puzzle.
Caster level.
Maybe
Maybe,
it's just,
yeah.
there's things in
Maybe
them.
it's just a room designed to waste our time.
No, maybe they just has useful things in them, but in order to get the useful things, you have to fight something.
What if we try breaking one that has magic? Maybe the faint one.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Well, if you guys want to do that while I'm casting mending, just be warned.
Yeah, Hester and
We'll
Charlotte
wait.
are probably like musing over
Just like I
it.
said, I mean, Isaiah's kind of just trying to ignore you guys because he's over here trying to cast mending, and it takes a long time to cast, like 10 minutes. So
Mhm.
let's see. Yeah, he's sitting over here just like fucking waving his hands around and chanting for fucking 10 minutes. I don't know. Maybe
Just
I
let me
don't
know
if
what you're
mending-
gonna do.
That's what I'm doing. I'm fixing.
I appreciate it.
The pole arm.
Maybe I don't want to stand that close to it. If it has an ooze in it, a powerful ooze. An ooze with magic in it. I only detected one aura. It was transmutation.
I guess
So-
technically in 10 minutes I actually only can restore 1d4 hit points to the object. So I'm not going to fix it all the way, but I'll at least it's at exactly the point where it got the broken condition. So
Yep.
hey, there we go. I get to 9
Oh,
out of 10 hit
nice.
points. And I can always cast mending when we have more time later to fix it the rest of the way.
Yep. I appreciate it.
So
Thank you, Isaiah.
After like 10 minutes I hand and be like, it's not in perfect condition, but when we have more time I can probably do a little bit more work on it. Or perhaps
It looks great.
Have it fixed properly by a blacksmith or something. Okay, well, now that we're all, like, you know, equipped again, feel free to continue the smashing of
I'm
the
gonna
pottery.
break the magic one that's right there.
Okay.
No! Charlotte shouts, no! Not that one.
You do it anyway?
I break the magic piece.
Okay, so you break this one. And
Uh-oh,
upon
spaghetti.
breaking it, a key and a ring fall out. And the ring telepathically speaks to all of you.
Oh,
And it
great.
says, "Stop. Before you pick me up, I confer the following powers upon my wearer. I hold 8 charges of invisibility and haste at once. I act as a ring of protection +1 and apply 100% immunity from charm. You can use flying once per day, spell turning 10 times, and treasure finding 6 times. And I have 1 wish. The only drawback is that I eat 1 hit point per year permanently, but I must be put on before leaving this room,
Uh-oh.
as I must be worn for me to leave. However, once I am removed from the finger, all my powers are lost. So you must decide right now who will wear me permanently."
Hmm.
I think the obvious answer is no one.
Right.
Yeah, not it. Not doing it. No.
I don't trust
Hold on.
anything that I don't trust anything like this
I mean-
that's gonna try to talk to me.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I ask it, do we have to leave this room with you? And see if it responds.
If you want to take me with you,
First off,
We have to
why is
put-
it talking to us?
I offer the ring to Zoe because I took other things.
So you give me the ring that saps my life?
Yeah,
It's
give
only
her the
1 hit point
talking.
per year.
It's
But
just
in
a
that
talking
point, you should be
cursed
going
ring.
beyond power.
It's a talking curse ring, and I know nothing about magic. There's no way I'm gonna believe some ring is
No,
telling me
Isaiah
it can
even
do all
voices
these
his
amazing
concerns.
things.
He immediately just like,
Yeah.
I don't trust that stupid thing. It
No
sounds,
way.
it sounds dangerous.
Okay. So no one's going to take the ring?
Can
Hold
you
on.
appraise it and know what it
Hester
does?
seems interested in it.
Hester wants to ask it some more questions.
Yeah.
okay, go ahead.
I ask it, if we put you on and carry you for any amount of time, and then we decide to take you off, you're content to remain off of our finger.
I will lose all my powers once you take me off.
Permanently?
Permanently.
So what's the real drawback here? Can use you for a day or two and then get rid of you and no punishment.
And you get the health back.
No,
No, I think you lose the health right
you-
away.
permanent. It's one
I
point
say,
per
how did you get
year.
here?
Away.
That's like a long time.
If you believe what it says.
I'm going to ask the ring what happens if I throw it outside the room.
I cannot
assume
leave
it
the room.
loses.
Alright, I throw the ring outside the room.
Or attempt to, at least.
Or
Probably
attempt
bounces
to.
off some sort of fucking barrier or something.
Okay. So you throw the ring outside the room.
Yeah. Does it?
Where are you
actually
trying
go
to
outside?
throw it to?
I'm just throwing it out the door.
Okay. You throw it out the door and it splashes into the water out there.
I guess it was wrong.
No,
hold
whatever
on, I
it
go over-
was, cannot leave the room. Not necessarily the item, perhaps.
I go to the ring and I pick it up but don't put it on, and I say, hold on, are you still there?
Probably not. But I wonder if it will start talking again if you bring it back out here.
If it doesn't say anything, I bring it back into the room and start talking to it again. Are you still there?
I guess not. Dun dun, you broke
Oh
it.
my god.
That's fucking great.
I throw the ring at Rodney and I say, why did you do that?
I think it's better that he did that.
I called its bluff.
Well, apparently it wasn't bluffing, I guess, but...
It said it couldn't leave the room.
Yeah, now it's dead. You murdered.
Well, we don't even know what
Oh
it
my
is,
God.
Hester.
I grab
It's a
him like by his shirt and I shake him and I say, you murdered powerful magic.
It's like so... it's like the best. Oh, man. I'm personally happy that you did it. Yeah, Isaiah also silently just is sitting there like, good job, Rodney. Like, maybe silently gives you a thumbs up, like, yeah, good job. Because both me and Isaiah don't trust that ring at all.
Yeah,
Although
it
Isaiah's,
sounded
like, a
way
really
too good to be
suspicious-
true, honestly. At least that's what I think. It sounded way too good to be true.
By the
I
way,
pick
on a
up the
side
ring,
note, what were we supposed
and
to look
I-
for the chick that killed Lee again? Like, what
Alright.
was she looking for? Was it like was it a key or something, or was it a I don't even remember.
Key also came out, didn't it? Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Alright. I'm just gonna hold on to that key. I'm
Okay.
going to smash the next magic one.
Okay.
Well, Hester
Go ahead.
tries to
Oopsies.
talk to.
I may have
You
deleted my
deleted your token. uh, we're really good at this game.
Click boxes on drawings are a little messed up.
Yeah, sometimes.
Did that not work? How the hell do I get his token out here? There we
it
go.
is. Gracias.
Hey, look, I made myself a new token. Sorry. Apparently my character sheet has different hit points than the token I currently have there.
You get a
Mine
broken
did
heart
too.
for deleting your token.
Okay, what's in magic ball number 2?
So you smash Magic Ball number 2 open, and a stick and a key fall out.
That was the
Who wants
enchantment
to
one,
check
or
the
was
stick?
that the transmutation? Was that the transmutation one? I don't remember.
No.
It was the enchantment one.
So it's an enchantment stick, probably. If it's not talking to me, I'll go over and spellcraft it. Attempt to.
Okay.
Hey, I
So
rolled
this is a wand of Hold Monster, 1 charge.
one charge. Weird. Okay. So I'll say let's like we've got a single cast of paralysis spell. What caster level is it?
Minimum caster level
Okay.
for Hold Monster as a
For wizard.
yeah.
Weird. Hold monster though, that's really good. It works on everything pretty much that isn't immune to it, I guess. But I mean, yeah.
Oh! The crab! The crab!
Alright. I'm going
Use it on
to
Try to-
do number 3.
Okay.
It's our one shot.
A ring and a key fall out of it.
Rodney pick up the ring and throw it out the door again.
Well, it's magical, so I don't.
It is
It's not
magic, but
talking
it
though.
doesn't talk. Yeah, I don't think it's talking. Yeah,
This one isn't talking to you.
but you can never be too careful. So hold monster, huh? Ooh, I actually have hold monster on my spell list as a. Oh, actually no. Let me see here. I think the cast level 3 hold monster might be a summoner spell.
Someone want to spellcraft this ring?
Oh, maybe not. Okay, I gotta look it up on.
Okay. I'll do that.
Hold monster
So this
is.
acts like a wand, but you don't need to hold it in a hand. As a wand of flying, 4 charges.
Okay. So
Takes
these
up a ring slot.
items have very small charges aside from that other thing, so it's pretty clear that they were fueling whatever these jars are.
So let's see. Hold monster is actually caster levels 9.
Okay.
It's actually the minimum.
So
It's still really high.
Yeah.
um,
I tried to cast detect magic on the ring that was talking. Let's see if there's any magic still on it.
It does not detect as magic.
She she goes over here and cries in a corner with the ring.
Charlotte kind of actually glares at Hester like, dude, get a hold of yourself.
It was so powerful.
Yeah, well,
It couldn't have been real.
Hester, we don't need to be playing with power like that.
I was going to play with it.
okay.
I
I
know
guess
that look in
Charlotte
your
took
eye.
that one then.
The ring? Anybody can use it.
Oh, I didn't
Sorry,
take
the
it.
it just
wand.
requires a command word. It's easier than a wand.
Okay. It was a wand of, or whatever of flying.
It's a ring that allows you to fly as level 5 caster casting fly on you 4 times
Okay.
total.
Its offer was excellent. I would have taken the offer if I believed it was telling the truth. There's just no way
For
something
some,
that good.
whoever
It's like
takes it.
take 1 HP a year. Like that's too crazy good.
It saps away at your life force, and I know what you're thinking.
Alright, I'm gonna
I
break
know
the
what you're
middle one.
thinking. It saps away very slowly over the course of years. However,
Okay.
years go by a lot quicker than you realize, or so I've been told.
You might become
I don't want to put
attached
anything
to
on
it.
me that can sap my life at all.
So some gems fall and a key falls.
Does this key look like 4 of the other keys that have freaking fallen out?
Yep, they just look a little bit different. Like their teeth are a little bit different.
Right.
Alright,
I
well,
imagine they all fit
I'm
into
just
that
gathering
keyhole,
all
and
these
only one of them
keys.
actually turns it properly. Although, like I said, I don't know what the
But
point
there
of the
might be other
keyhole, like it
doors,
fitting into that
though.
keyhole is. Possibly.
I'm gonna appraise the gems.
Go ahead. These seem to be made out of glass. Altogether, they might be worth a copper.
Oh. Alright, bottom right corner.
Some gems and a key.
Okay. Praise check number 2.
You're not sure.
Do these gems look different?
Yeah, they look different.
Hmm. Are they
Maybe somebody
shiny?
can help you out.
I can attempt. Nope.
Sai's not sure.
Zoe,
If it
you
was a
wanna
save, I
try
could
your hand
re-roll
here?
it.
I'm not very good, but I can try.
You're not sure how much these are worth, but they look valuable.
Charlotte knows.
Like, in total. Oh, Charlotte does know. When Charlotte gets closer and examines, you can see that these gems are worth about 600 gold pieces.
It's a nice collection.
Okay. If I carry these, I'll be encumbered though.
They're not 600 gold. There's like 5 of them, and they all add up to 600 gold
I'm literally on the
worth of
line.
value.
Yeah, they probably don't have any weight, basically,
Hester
though.
can put
That's
him in
what
the
he's
chest
saying.
she's been carrying.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that. How much is it? 600 gold pieces worth? Okay.
Hey,
Yep.
I'm carrying this this amount of silver, not anything else.
I mean, I can carry the gems. They're not very heavy.
You
It's
can
whatever.
split them up.
Fine, Hester. Jeez.
There's 5 gems. We could each take a gem worth a 125 or 120. I mean, right?
If
They're
my
each
name was
worth 120 gold
Emercia,
each.
I'd be taking all the gems, and then I'll let you know which ones you can have.
Man, I've got a really heavy weapon.
You can use these gems as an improvised weapon. You can throw them at people.
Oh god.
It might break.
Sure, but I
So?
mean, you could do
Oh,
it.
never mind. I can carry them all
gem
now.
for an
I just
eye?
lost a bunch of weight by
It's
dropping
worth it.
torches.
Oh
Well,
my
we'll,
god.
we'll just put the gems up. Everybody has a gem worth 120 gold pieces.
Fine,
Whenever we
okay.
get around to
I'll
selling
put it in
it.
my inventory.
Go to my gear,
Okay.
add custom gear, or a custom valuable, I guess.
I did it in
is
journal.
fine.
Oh, what?
A gem worth 120 gold pieces. Everybody gets one.
All right. Top right.
Top right.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Everybody, go ahead and roll me some initiatives.
Alright.
Oh.
Yay! I hope it's another ooze, so we can do
Mm.
ooze things again. That was
Ooze
the
things.
most fun combat ever, right? Actually, it was kind of cool because I
We
rolled
didn't get
good
enough
dice rolls.
ooze, so.
Oh,
now we
hello.
get- I know.
Oh,
Hello.
that's not
That
an
is
ooze.
not an ooze.
That's something else.
No.
This
That's a
isn't
tornado.
an
I mean, it could
It's probably still immune to sneak
form
attack
into
damage,
an
though.
ooze if it wanted to.
It's got arms.
Only if it wants
Yeah,
to.
it's probably an elemental, is my guess. Is it actually large? Like what? Does it expand?
Yep. It unravels out of this jar.
So it's like shoved in the corner.
Oh, snap.
Yep.
Looks like it beat everybody but Rodney. Well, good thing Rodney's like standing next to it, I guess. Good thing Zoe can just quick draw whatever weapon she wants.
Oh, dude, strange Aeon showed
Yep.
up on Fantasy Grounds.
I've always got my shovel out because, you know. Or actually, I don't have a
Okay,
shovel out now 'cause
Rodney,
I have
this-
my gauntlets on.
This thing looks like it's angry and wants to attack you.
But you're too fast reacting for it.
Cool.
It's
so
too slow. You tell it so.
Its feet. What does this look like? Is this like a?
It looks like what you see right there.
It's a cloud
Okay.
of swirling fucking
Is there a knowledge roll I can do for it?
blue shit.
You can go ahead and give me a Knowledge Arcana.
Alright, let's see if this works.
That's right, because in this campaign there's no knowledge planes. I think I remember that being a thing.
Yep.
That's why I don't have any points in it.
You think this is an air elemental of some sort? They can fly. They're immune to precision damage and sneak attack. Can't be flanked.
They can
Can't
fly
hit 'em
and
with-
beat the life out of you.
And you can't.
They can
beat 'em
also
with-
beat the life out of you.
Yeah, they're probably immune to, like, what, lightning damage or something.
Okay. So I'm going to do my this
That club will work fine
combat
against it, though.
expertise.
It's not immune to fire, I don't think. Maybe it is. I don't remember.
And I'm going to punch it.
What the hell is
Okay.
Steam doing right now? Oh, Path of Exile. I haven't played that game in so long.
And you miss it twice.
Alright.
Oh man, it has high flat-footed AC apparently.
Oh, sorry.
flat-footed?
You hit it once. Good catch, Pluto.
Oh, so can I precision damage it?
No, he
You
just said it's
cannot.
immune to precision damage.
Oh, I completely...
Apparently this room is like, fuck you, rogues.
Oh, I do not roll a d20 for damage. Fucking...
It's a, you're rolling
You
a
deal
d3.
some damage to it, but it doesn't look like a lot of it goes through.
What?
The air.
And it's gonna punch you back.
Oh, I didn't roll initiative. I'm dumb.
Aren't you on the turn tracker?
I had it from
I
last
just
time.
never rolled it.
That's
Oh
unfortunate.
my god. So you would have actually went before it.
I'll just go next.
I guess. I guess. You delayed for no reason.
You weren't sure what it was. You haven't seen one of these
Sorry.
before.
Yeah, it's all good. It's just gonna make things harder for you because it's gonna not have flat-footed AC versus you.
That's okay. It's a good challenge.
That's the way to think about it. See if it fucks Rodney up. Just gonna go through all my archaeologist luck charges in this room. Well, not really. I'll probably just use half of them. I don't think I might have to use 2 at most, probably in this for this combat.
It's a good thing I took medium armor proficiency.
It misses you twice.
Wow. Wow.
Zoe.
2 natural 1.
Wow.
turn.
That's incredible. I will 5-foot step back here and full round attack it with my quick draw
me?
out the great club.
Great clubs.
The
And
Great Club does
forward.
not have reach.
Oh, I won't 5-foot
you
step.
want-
I'll quick draw a great club
Yeah. And then full attack it.
and attack it. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot I didn't have thing. Stuff.
So you hit it once.
24 damage.
Probably
It doesn't look like all of your damage goes through.
Yep. It is a magic weapon, though.
Aside.
Let's see. I don't see the dot, so I don't know if this thing looks like it's taken. Is it looking like it's taking a beating, or does it look pretty strong still?
Let's see. It looks like it's in green.
Okay, and then I'm also gonna roll my own knowledge check So I'm going to activate my luck bonus and make a knowledge check. So this will have a +3 to it. It's a 23 on my knowledge check to identify its properties. I think that's only slightly better than Rodney's, so I probably don't really know anything extra.
You don't know anything extra.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast Haste on the whole party. And because I picked that up last level. So everybody has Haste for 7 rounds. It's going to end
Cool.
on round. Well, this is round 1. This is going to end on round 7.
Dang it, I have to
And,
make the haste buff again.
Yeah, it's a +1 to your attack, +1 to your AC, and you get a 3rd attack, basically, if you do a full attack action. And then, do I want to move up next to this thing? I want to move up, I think, so I could potentially 5-foot step up to it, but I'm just going to move up, like, right up here, and that's going to be it for my turn. And I can do an attack opportunity if it goes for, like, Hester or Charlotte, I guess, potentially. Well, not if it goes for Hester, but actually, I could if it goes for Hester, unless it has 10-foot reach. Anyway, that's my turn.
Esther.
Alright, this thing is also kind of startling, like the last time, but after I put the broken ring in my bag, I'm in no mood, and I stare this thing down with a mean stare, and I give it the evil eye.
Does that work? I guess it does. It's not mind affecting.
I'm gonna try. Well, I mean, it is mind affecting, and this thing should have
Oh,
a
I
mind.
can't remember. Yeah, I guess elementals do have mind affecting does work on elementals. Oh, whoops.
So what's the DC?
DC 17.
And what are you changing it for?
I'm gonna give it a -2 penalty to hit.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Charlotte.
Did you say this was Knowledge Arcana?
Yep. You know what Rodney knows.
Okay. Basically an air elemental. Let's see.
You also know what Rodney knows.
Oh, actually, I guess my haste lasts till the beginning of my turn on round 8, technically. So I'll write that down though. It goes to 14.06 on round 8. Track it on a sticky pad.
So I know that it can be affected by compulsion effects.
I think so. That's true about elementals, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, they think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have
It can be
fingers
affected
and
by
stuff.
convulsion.
Yeah. I'm going to... Okay, let me double check. I think I use a point per... So when I use Potent Magic, I'm using 2 points, right?
Yeah, they're immune to crits and flanking, and they are immune to some mind affecting things like sleeping and stunning doesn't work on them, but anything else does. Like they do have minds. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Delusional Pride on it, and I'm going to amp up the DC to 2 more than this, so 19. Wait, why does it say 16?
It's
Oh,
the
16.
concentration check. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I
What is
read
it,
the wrong
16?
line. Yeah, it's okay. 18.
So it's
Okay.
18 then. So it's
Okay.
that's weird. It doesn't even say what type of penalty that is. Is it a morale penalty?
Let me check.
I guess it probably would be. The bonus it gets is a morale bonus. I was like wondering if that stacks with Evil Eye's attack penalty as well.
It just says a penalty, so I don't think it is a type.
Yeah,
It's just.
I assume it does
It'll
then.
stack.
I assume they stack.
Rodney.
Alright. So yeah, will
Untyped penalty, I guess.
So
do
he
the
looks.
same thing.
Looks like it worked, the spell. Okay, then I'll tell my allies that do not try to cast compulsions on it. Or charms.
Okay.
Okay.
So instead of combat expertise, I'm gonna power attack it with my fist.
Don't forget you have haste too, so you're gonna get an extra
Yeah.
attack.
Two of those hit.
Let me make sure that my okay, yeah, that's right. I don't actually think I added the haste buff, but they still hit.
So you deal some damage.
Nice, more fun tools to play with.
Yeah, well, I get the official PDFs from Paizo when I purchase these, so it's like I get that bonus out of it, you know.
Yeah. Seven to have, yeah, and then I like the bestiaries, like with all the artwork and stuff as well. Like it's, I don't know, I really
I'm gonna spice up
I like looking through
Kingmaker,
the
guys.
bestiary. Yeah.
Cool.
That's the way to do Kingmaker, in my opinion.
May or may not have
Make it
taken
your
icon
own.
from Kingmaker.
So on its
Oh.
turn, it's gonna start spinning.
Spinning!
Oh
Uh-oh!
no, it's doing. I think I
It's
know what
gonna
this
pick
is.
up debris from... Is there...
And it's going to try to
There's water on the ground too.
Ew. Wet debris.
spin around and pick up Zoe and Rodney. Go ahead and give me a reflex save.
What?
It's a
You had to
tornado!
avoid getting picked up by the. Yeah, it's a tornado basically.
Your connection has been interrupted.
Oh my god.
You should have taken Defiant Luck.
Oh my
Zoe,
god.
you are picked up. You take a
Tiberian has, like,
-4
the
to
worst
dexterity
time, honestly.
and a -2 penalty on attack rolls. You also take
Wait, sorry, I have -2 penalty on attack rolls. What was the first thing you said?
Minus.
-4 to dexterity.
Okay.
And you take 5 damage.
Don't worry,
This
he's
is gonna
very
be hard.
prideful right now.
Zoe, it's your turn.
Yeah, he's like
Rodney
-4
was
to his
not picked
attacks. Zoe, you're in the air. You can still attack it while you're floating around, I guess. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, obviously.
You just have penalties.
So I think we just need to subtract 2 from the attack. I added the -5 to my
Yeah, but
character
you still get
sheet.
the haste bonus, so it evens out a little bit. So it's a -1 effectively instead, because the haste helps cancel it out a little bit. Although we
What?
had the haste built in already. Haste gives you a +1 bonus to attack rolls as well, so. In addition to
Right,
giving you an
but
extra attack,
I don't
So.
get attack bonuses for dex.
It also
I'm not a
breaks this
dex-based
jar.
attack character.
Yeah, but it gives you a -2 to attack rolls in addition to the dex damage. That's all I'm saying, or the dex penalty. That's all I'm saying.
It does? Oh yeah, it
yeah,
does.
that's what he said. -2 to your attacks.
I'm adding in the
Click it.
haystack. That's at highest BAB, right?
Yes, but
yeah,
it
the
does
haste is
not
at highest
include
BAB.
Furious Focus.
It does not include Furious Focus, that's correct. So it's going to be a little bit worse by like 2 or 3,
2.
depending on what your power attack is right now.
Subtract 2 from the attack roll
For the first one there? Or the second one there? Or
for
the haste
all
one?
of them.
The haste one. Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah,
minus
okay,
2
getcha.
for all
So
of
you
them
hit
from
twice
the
with
thing.
the first and the last.
Okay, damage is all there and should be accurate.
So did it whirlwind and then move? Is that what happened here?
It moved and then whirlwind. Or it sort of
Oh.
did it at the same time.
Okay. Because I didn't have to do a reflex save, but it's like actually next to me now, so.
And you hit it and you deal some damage.
Yep, that's it. I can't get out of this,
Besides,
can I?
if you can fly, you can get out of it.
No, I can't fly.
I'll move over so I don't have Zoe, like, you know, providing a cover bonus, so I can just like, attack from that angle instead. I mean, unless it automatically does no matter where I'm at, but it might do that. I'm gonna attempt to do a full round action with it. I still have my luck bonus, even though I'm not gonna continue. I'm not gonna maintain it, but it lasts for 2 more rounds. So let's go ahead and attack it. I don't want to attack it two-handed. I think I do, because this thing seems really tough to hit. So, or like really tough to kill. Like it seems like it's really tanky. So first attack and second attack. Maybe 1 hit. I don't think this first one hit though.
The second attack hit.
Okay. So 21 damage from a mithril +1 longsword.
And it stops spinning around and it's gone. It's done so.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Cool.
All right then.
And I'm no longer
Zoe
lead.
falls. Yeah, Zoe falls into the puddle, splashes water when she
She
lands.
gets all wet.
Probably. It's probably already flying. They're probably already wet because it's probably when this thing was whirlwindy. It's probably fucking spraying water everywhere like a goddamn sprinkler.
Yeah.
But it landed more water splash. I mean, maybe there's not as much water. Maybe like a lot of it's already sprayed away, and there's kind of like lowered, like exposed ground. I don't know. It might not be deep enough for that, but it's not. Yeah, and the water's probably all like moving, like churning around a lot. But I'll help Zoe stand up. Like I'll, offer to
Oh, thanks.
pull you up.
I'm all wet, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, we all are. We're all like. After that. I'll use prestidigitation to kind of like, go off and kind of like dry myself off as much as possible. After like sheathing my sword.
So a vial and a key fell out of the orb that it broke.
A vial and an orb, and the vial didn't break.
The vial didn't
Does the
break.
vial have a label on it saying what's... Is there anything
Nope.
in it?
It says drink.
And it's not magical as far as we can tell, right? Like, we don't detect any
Like, does
magic
it have
from
stuff in it with a lid, or is it empty?
It has stuff in it. It has a lid on it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to peer in?
Is it?
Here.
You can't see through it. It's
what kind
a
of question is
opaque
that?
vial.
It's an opaque
No,
vial.
I do not want to peer into this.
Okay, then you
You're
don't
trying
peer
to
into
trick
it.
me.
Make sure if you want to smell it to do the waft the vapors of it, and rather than directly smell it in case it's fucking ammonia gas or something like that, or like something worse.
Mustard.
It's fucking yeah, or it's like chlorine or something. I don't know.
Does anybody
Like,
have craft alchemy or?
I do.
nope.
Oh.
Okay, well, let
Do you
Hester
know what
look
this
at it.
is, Hester?
Here,
I have
check out this
artist
vial
street
before Rodney throws it
choreography.
through the window. Or through the door, I mean.
There's windows.
Right?
Yeah, before Rodney throws
Don't
it through the door.
judge.
I guess as long as it doesn't talk to, I mean, like I said, I actually like that you did that, because I don't trust that thing anyway. Let me turn. I do think it's hilarious that Mantis has tried to give us like these two different toys now, and we've just thrown them away like both times now. Like we did the same thing with the
I
flesh
don't
golem. It was
know.
like
You never know
jump
if the
into
toy
the
is fake.
yeah, like jump into the lava pit, flesh golem, and it did so.
I don't know. Like, that ring sounded way too good to be true. There's no way it was real.
It didn't even sound too
What?
good to be true. It sounded awful.
So you
I
know
thought it's
that
not
this
too
is
good
a
to be
cold
true.
iron blanch.
Oh, okay.
So you can apply it to weapon and get cold iron.
Only for
Yep,
like
you can apply it to a weapon and get cold iron for
certain
a
amount
while.
of attacks, I think, or something.
Does that like
Yep.
go through the DR for elementals? I don't remember.
Elementals
Nope,
are
but it will for
something
certain other
else.
types of things.
Yeah, like I don't know, demons
Nothing
and
can go
devils.
through an elemental's DR. It's DR all. Because you're trying to hit something that is either intangible or is just too much of like its element.
Yeah.
Fae. Yeah, it's certainly good against Fae.
Yeah, it's good against Fae
They
as
don't like
well.
cola.
Yep. Basically, a lot
I'll
of
hand
things
it
for
back.
other planes. That's why I was like curious if maybe the cold iron would work against elementals, but so if we smashed almost all the orbs. There's only like 2 left.
So wait a
There's
second. What
one left.
exactly
Yeah.
is cold iron? Have you
Oh,
ever
there's
seen
one
that
left.
Smash
before?
the
Here?
last orb.
This planet has cold iron, I guess, or is that a known fact, or we don't know? Is this
Well,
unusual?
it has cold iron blanch apparently, and I
Well,
guess it was
now.
something that Hester knew about.
It's something that Hester knows about.
Huh.
So
I
at
smashed
least
the others
last
that-
orb.
yeah.
You
Tell
do
the
so.
others that whatchamacallit, back in California during there's a bit of a gold rush. There was a bit of a gold rush going on a couple of years ago, and in the mountains and in the rivers and stuff, when they dug like really far down, I remember that there was talk of some other metals being found, some rare ones, especially like a very hard metal that they called let's see, what could I call it? Give me a sec. She's not calling it cold.
But so you move over and you smash the last orb. Go ahead and put yourself where you'd be.
Yeah, I wouldn't be next to the smashed orb. I don't know if Hester would either.
I would definitely be here.
Yeah, well, you're smashing the orb.
Okay,
so
go
you'd
ahead
have
and
to-
roll initiative.
Yeah, that's why I was saying I don't know if Hester would be by the orb. It's that feeling. Maybe she would. I don't know.
R.I.P.
I
Yep.
did it.
Having someone go last is like having someone go first.
Just without a turn.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad I'm over here.
What came out? What are they?
So let's see. I've used 3. Yeah, I've used 3 luck charges so far.
3 wispy things come out of this urn. Let me roll their initiatives.
Whoa, whoa, hey, I'm moving over here if you're breaking that.
Yeah, that's why I kept on saying it probably wouldn't be. You probably wouldn't be next to it. Because Rodney's about to smash the orb. He'd be like, oh, whoops, I need to get away from that thing. 'Cause
Alright,
most
cool.
of these seem to have stuff in it. Oh, did you fix your dice roll?
Charlotte, it looks like you go
Nice.
first.
It never worked in the first place.
Okay.
Oh, we probably don't have haste anymore because I'm guessing we waited like
Yeah.
before we did this.
Do I know what these are?
Yep. These are shadows.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
Just a big FU to rogues.
No, like
Yeah,
a
this
big
whole
FU
room is just
to
a big FU to
everybody?
rogues. Well, shadows are, but this room as a whole is an FU to
Okay.
rogues because everything's immune to sneak attacks.
Yeah.
These aren't if you have the right rogue talent or a ghost touch weapon potentially. I think would also maybe let you do it. Maybe. Maybe not though. I don't know. I know for sure you can do it with the right
They
rogue
are-
talent, though.
I'm sorry, that was knowledge arcana. You need a knowledge religion for these things.
Oh, I don't. Then Charlotte doesn't know.
Charlotte doesn't.
No.
Somebody else
I'll
will know.
I'll probably know.
I don't
I'm
know what these are, but they look incorporeal.
I'm going to slap a spell at the corner of the wall to where it doesn't hit Rodney, and hopefully maybe glitter dust these. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm going to amp up the DC by 1.
This will still hit Rodney, I think.
Really?
Yep.
Is it 10-foot radius? We put it in
Yep.
the very. If she puts it in the very, very corner, maybe. But then again, I don't know how this. Like, if it. Like. I don't know if it could go like that, kind of. Something. Well, that's not quite right. No. Yeah, it might be hard to do it. I don't know. I see what you're saying though. If you put it in the very far corner that these things are in.
Yeah, maybe you can do it. Go ahead. Glitter dust?
Yeah, I was just like opening up Fantasy Grounds, drawing out a circle, like, I'm pretty sure this, yeah, and yeah, I think it would work if I hit that corner, like, exactly in the corner.
It's kind of awkward looking because of the way the map doesn't perfectly line up with the grid.
Yeah, so 18, DC 18.
Okay.
Don't-
They get glittery, I think.
Yep, she doesn't know whether or not this is going to affect them, and so, yeah.
I'm pretty sure this works. It looks like it's working.
They're rubbing their
Yeah,
eyes.
it's not mind affecting or anything. Unless they have like blind sense or something.
Yeah.
I don't think they do though. They're pretty. I mean, shadows are fairly low
Yep.
CR.
Well, I don't know, so, I mean, Secret knows.
Yeah.
Charlotte doesn't know. So.
I
I
will
don't remember.
wander on over here and attack with my club.
You don't have haste anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm unticking the box.
And you only get one of those.
There's
attacks,
some
too.
numbers.
Yeah.
That's true. Only the first one. I didn't update it all the way.
Which one? You hit one once.
Okay.
It probably doesn't do very much damage because it's incorporeal, and you don't have ghost touch.
Yep.
At least it's
It does some
magic-y.
damage.
Yeah.
This one. It heard something. So it's going to wander on over to wherever it heard something from.
Which provokes.
I attack it.
Go ahead.
24 plus 6 damages divided by 2 or whatever it is.
Wait, why is there one next to me? Holy cow.
It
Because
just
it heard you
walked
cast
over.
something at it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it ran right through. After you cast it, it ran through the attack. It's provoking from both Rodney
Did
and
Rodney
Zoe.
attack? Yeah.
Rodney's flat-footed.
No, he isn't. Or he is. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Dur.
Ah.
I forgot.
So,
He
yeah,
rolled
you
high
hit it.
last time. I'm technically flat-footed, but I also have combat reflexes. But it didn't go through a threatened square; it just went into my threatened square. So yeah. Hey, you almost killed it though.
And
so
it doesn't
that's
look
good.
blind anymore. This one.
Didn't try to attack before.
We don't have haste
Yeah.
anymore, right?
No, we don't.
We don't
The
have haste
haste.
anymore.
The haste only lasted for rounds, so we waited like a minute before we smashed this one.
This one's gonna go after Zoe.
Might as well.
Does
Zoe's
that
gonna
hit your
it.
touch AC?
Me? It does exactly. Dang it. I don't have any random AC bonuses, do I?
Dodge bonuses
misses,
apply, but I mean, yeah, misses.
Yeah, I already have the dodge bonus from mobility.
Yeah, so you have like 2 from, and you have 2 from Dex bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be 13 then.
Hester.
Mage armor works though, so like Charlotte's touch AC is pretty good against these. Alright, Hester,
Well,
you got
good for
anything
her.
useful for these? Got any crazy spells?
I don't really have any spells, but I do have my hair.
Does your hair count as a magic weapon?
It does when I arcane strike.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna draw upon this strange new power. My hair is going to get wild and animate, and then it's gonna reach over here to this one and try to smash it.
It's gonna
I'm
have a
gonna
cover
swift action
bonus
arcane
since
strike.
you're attacking through Charlotte.
Does prehensile hair have like, is it a swift action or is it a free action?
Oh,
For
it
the
just
hex.
allows me to activate.
No, so it's a free action. Nice. I
I
should
can,
know that because
I have to
a
use it in
build
1 minute
based around
increments
it.
though.
Yeah. I should know that just because I have the Beard Magus, but I was like I was like, I know Arcane Strike's a swift action. I guess that's the other reason too. I think that's either, like I know there's some other way you can do it that's like a swift action.
You do
It's
not
as
hit it.
good.
Okay. That's my turn.
Rod.
Okay.
Does Rodney have anything that counts as a magic weapon?
You. Oh, does my chainmail, my gauntlet for my chainmail count as a magic weapon?
No.
I don't think it does.
Okay. So I'm just going to 5-foot step here and attack this one.
Okay. And you try, and it looks like he should have hit it. But it just goes right through.
Yeah.
Don't worry though,
Sorry.
you're providing Charlotte with a flanking bonus if this is immune to flanking. Speaking of flanking bonuses, I get a flanking bonus. I'm gonna activate my luck again because I have like 8 uses of this, so now I'm down to 4 after this, but good use of it, I think. And then I'm just gonna attack it with my +1 mithril longsword. Let's see, don't want to do this two-handed. Nah, just do it one-handed. I want to keep my shield out. So plus 11 to hit. Actually, plus 13, sorry. That's a 25. 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
So half of 17.
And this one turns into wisps.
Yay, we did things. And then I'm going to move after that as
sorry.
well. I'm going to move over here to engage this other one. Because I see
This
that
one-
Rodney's attack didn't do anything and be like, don't worry, I got this.
This one hears you moving over here, and it's going to
Yes.
attack where it thinks you are.
Oh, could I get that far actually? It's difficult terrain. Yeah, I can barely get that far. Okay. Yeah,
Right,
he
misses you.
misses.
Charlotte.
At least it's still blind too, right?
Mm. I will. Okay. None of you guys got hurt. Get hurt, damn it. Okay, I guess I will use my book of magic missile and send a missile at the one next to Zoe.
You do some damage to it.
I will attack. Yeah, I'm very one-dimensional. And it'll be a full round this time.
We're all attacking.
Ew, damage, red. Bad.
You hit once.
Okay,
And you do enough damage to kill this one.
cool.
Hester.
So, okay, just real quick. I guess Hester's gonna settle on pure iron, as far as like the cold iron goes. That's what they call it.
Sure.
Okay.
And let's see. You guys are doing pretty good over there. Um, did anybody drop any?
Like weapons or anything? I don't think so.
No.
No, nothing.
Nah. I picked up a spell for if I ever get to the point where I start doing that. AKA
See if my hair can pick up anything.
Unseen Servant. Fucking love that
Oh,
spell.
what dropped out of the? Did anything drop out of the thing that got broken? Out of this thing?
Besides the shadows?
A key.
Okay, my hair reaches over and picks up the key.
A bunch of coins.
My hair reaches over and picks up the key. And that's my...
Okay. Rod.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to get out of the way is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, just do like what Hester did and do something silly like pick up the keys. Reach down, pick up the coins. I don't know. Or just move out of the way, total defense.
Picking up that key is a very tactical decision.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to maintain my luck bonus, but it's going to last 2 more rounds anyway. You know, the usual. I'm going to just try to hit this guy with my attack roll.
Go ahead.
I want to do this one two-handed. I'm going to do this one two-handed, though, instead. So it's going to be a slightly less chance to hit, but it's blind. I don't think this does 13 hit a blind shadow. It's denied its
does
dex
not.
bonus. Aw. Even with no dex bonus. Okay, well, I missed then.
Oh, I'm sorry, it does hit.
Nice. Oh, actually, it would have been a... No, I don't have haste. Never mind. Okay, so, yeah, it does hit then. Cool. So, whoops. Shoot. So it's this, but a different bonus because I'm totally two-handed. So 19 damage rounded, half rounded down though. And that's it for my
Okay.
turn. It's probably still standing, but
Yeah, it's still standing. And it's gonna try and hit you back.
yep. That
14
misses.
hit?
Nope.
Your touch AC?
Oh, my touch AC. Most my AC's touch AC, but that actually meets it, so it does hit. But it has to roll a concealment in that case. So I'm probably gonna take some strength damage here.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep.
Is it strength damage or strength drain? I don't remember.
You take 4 strength damages.
That sucks because we don't have restoration at all. Okay. My character is poop now. Okay. I was really hoping we'd finish it off before
It looks like
taking
it's
any
still
strength
blind.
damage.
Charlotte.
Uh. Hmm. Missiles.
Zoe.
Yeah, going to 5 foot step and attack it.
This is difficult terrain, so you cannot 5-foot step here.
It's gonna get the one
Ah.
attack.
However,
Okay,
Your
first attack
first
only,
attack would
which
hit.
misses. Oh, did hit? Oh, cool. Then that's the damage.
it was close to not, but it does hit.
That's
And
convenient.
you down this thing.
Yep. But I already took strength damage, which sucks. Because it's gonna take like 2 fucking whole days to even get it down to 1. It's gonna take 3 whole days to remove the penalty entirely. Because we have no lesser restoration at all, I don't think. I don't think anybody has it, because we don't have a cleric.
I thought Charlotte does.
No.
No, I don't think so.
No?
Just
Oh,
healing spells.
okay.
Is it on the Bard spell list? Is it something I could potentially pick up?
Lesser
Maybe?
might
I don't-
be.
Nope, it's not. I didn't think so, but there's a chance. Yep, that just sucks. Oh well. Does that make me encumbered as well? It does not. It doesn't make me encumbered quite. But it does just make me do a lot less damage. Yeah, it makes it a lot harder for me to hit.
So we've been playing for 4 hours, a little under. Do you guys
Yeah,
want
I was
to
gonna
say,
continue, or do you want to end session here?
I was gonna recommend we probably call it a night after clearing the room.
I'm cool with ending session here.
Yeah, that's fine.
I still have no idea what the point of this room was, though. Like, we got a bunch of keys, I
It
guess,
was
though. So.
it was to get like stuff and fight things.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure the keys are gonna be important later. I just don't know what the point of them is yet.
I'm sure that ring was actually really good.
I mean, I think it was pretty bad because now it doesn't work.
Hester wanted at least wanted to like experiment with it.
Yeah.
So
I didn't
go ahead
trust
and
it.
roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
And or wisdom, whichever is higher.
Oh well, wisdom's slightly higher, but that still would have only been a 3 instead of a 2. So I mean, you know, ability checks are pretty crazy like that. They're really
Right, and
the
that's
bonuses
why I
are really
make the
small.
DCs real low. Okay.
Yep.
I'm not gonna give you
But
anything.
yeah, that's fine.
You did not roll high enough.
Hmm.
I would have given you a hint if you had rolled higher than 5.
Can I roll?
No.
So are we gonna stop session here then?